How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? So it's totally weird. Like it's just totally weird. There we go. It's just totally weird today. Signing on for SmackDown at 2 o'clock. I see Flight here. He's like SmackDown at 8 p.m. Life is great, man. I feel like you have earned it. To be honest, I mean you have such a you have to stay up so late to watch it most nights. I feel like that we owe it to you to give you an 8 o'clock SmackDown. Yeah, I feel like we owe it to you for an 8 o'clock SmackDown. There's Capata in the house. How's it going, man? What are you up to today? I've been talking to Capata a little bit in the Discord today, but I haven't really got to ask him what he's been up to. Hey, Capata. Everybody's saying hey. It may just be us guys. I don't know. I don't know what to expect because I've never done a 2 o'clock. I've never done a 2 o'clock show before. It may not be anybody here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Flight says, "Oh, the new headset. Yeah, man. So I just hooked it up. This is my first time trying it. I got all the equipment on Thursday for the most part, and I've hooked the majority of everything up. I haven't done a whole lot with the settings on the computer yet, but everything else is pretty much done. I was really thinking I'm not a James Bond fan at all, like at all. Honestly, I've only seen like I would say the Daniel Craig movies, and then I think I may have seen one of the Pierce Brosnan movies. So I would never call myself a, I've never called myself a James Bond fan. But I will say that that new game looks incredible. So that might be the first game that I try to play. That might be like the first one. I don't know. It looks really fun. Fly says maybe we'll find some Europeans joining in today. Absolutely, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. Um, I don't know what to expect. Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. Like I put the thing out there and told everybody, "Hey, this is what's going on." I was kind of torn. I was like, "Do I go live at 2? Do I go? Do I wait and just go live at 8?" But then I thought the pro is if I go live at 2, it's going to be a really live and we're all going to get to kind of hang out and get to see the show live together. And I was like, well, if I wait until 8 and then I'm watching something that everybody else has probably already seen clips from or people mentioned or talked about all day long, I was like, half of the audience or the majority of the audience is probably already, if there's anything substantial that happens or noteworthy that happens, they've probably already seen a clip or something from it. And I'm going to be the only one that doesn't know what's coming. So I was like, you know what? I'm home. Let's just do it. Let's just give it a shot. See how it goes. Um, yeah, we'll see. I thought maybe like it might pull in a little bit of that crowd that doesn't necessarily have a VPN that isn't able to watch today. Maybe they'll be able to listen and kind of hang out with us. I'm not sure, but I'm excited for it. It should be a fun show, and it's also kind of nice because Flight you're getting to watch at 8 o'clock, which is pretty awesome. So you'll be able to go to bed tonight, and then the other thing that's really cool is I haven't had a chance to really do anything aside from stream on Friday nights now for a long time. So tonight I might get some popcorn and just pick a movie. Like I might just have a relaxing pick a movie, grab some popcorn, maybe get some pizza, and just have like a chill Friday night. Um, so this might be different. Kapata says I'm currently working my extraction shooter. Just got some new add-ons for making terrain skies. I'm in heaven. I love the art side of game development. That's where I got my start in it. Oh man, you have to send me some you have to send me some stuff over there and let me see what you're working on. That's really cool, dude. That's neat. I feel like that one's gonna be exciting too. Just from what you were showing me on there, it sounds like it's gonna be incredible. What's the time frame on a beta for the extraction shooter, Kapata? Flight says since Netflix has WWE and most use a VPN, especially after Steph McMahon told people to, it's impossible to avoid spoilers before it airs in the US. Yeah, like I typically like if I'm not able to watch, I'll just stay off my phone, and then I'll end up just randomly, like it's second nature. Like I'll just pick something up. I'll just pick something up or I'll just be like busy doing something and I'll pick up my phone. And whenever I pick it up, I'll open it up and the first thing that comes up is a spoiler. And I'm just like, gosh, you're kidding me. It's frustrating. But at the same time, like, you know, I mean, I think we have what? So they're doing it this week and then next week. Is that the 2 weeks that we're going to have a different schedule? We'll see how the audience takes to it and see if we have some people hanging out. Before you asked, the cards are still in my basket. I would have asked. If you'd have gave just a little bit more time, I was approaching that question. I was telling you a little bit about it yesterday. I got some single packs. I got some cool stuff. I got some stuff I needed. I'm really hunting that gold Greninja because once I get the gold Greninja, I'm tapping out on this set. Like that's the last thing that I need in terms of like everything else. The value is low enough that I'll just buy the singles. So if I can just get the gold Greninja. Oh, that thing is probably like a year out. Yeah, I figured it would be because it sounds like it's pretty in depth. Like there's a lot going on with that. I just have a lot of different systems to code in it. Yeah, that's it. It'll be totally worth it when you're done, though, man. It's gonna be wild. I played around with the GM mode, GM mode last night. I played around with Ironclad, and I had a lot of fun with it, man. You aren't kidding. It's polished up. You polished up quick. I mean, it was great before. I thought it was already great, but you took it and took it to a whole other level. Oh, wow. That looks incredible. That looks incredible, dude. Man. Nice. That's going to be fun. Let's see. I can open my Pokemon Pocket app before the show starts. Let's see. Yeah, I got 2 minutes. Let me check and see. I don't know if I opened packs this morning or not. I can't remember. I think I might have. Let's see. I was watching the CVV interview that he did with Will Sasso and I forget the other guy's name, but he's like crazy good at doing impressions for wrestlers. But those two doing impressions of Dusty Rhodes. Oh my gosh. Trying to get off the phone with Ric Flair. Let's see. Absolutely hilarious. Dan Sauter. And Capata sent me the one of him of Macho Man and Hogan, which was, oh my gosh, that had me cracking up. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like I think I've already opened my packs for today. I must have done it like when I first got up this morning, like had to get the Pokemon fix. Fly says, I start watching most CVV podcasts. I only finish a few. I feel like with me, that's where I think the Clips channel really hits with that, because it's like, I agree with you. I have trouble just sitting and watching like a 2 or 3 hour or 2 hour podcast or whatever. I have to be doing something else. Like podcasts for me, I really enjoy them. I watch a podcast called the Shadowless Podcast, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers. And I love it, but I'm always like sorting cards, sorting bulk cards, working on a binder, editing videos. Like I'm always doing something that's like movement while I'm listening. I can't just sit and listen. So typically with CVV, I find myself a lot checking out the clips. I feel like that's usually what I end up doing. Yeah, Chris is great. I always look back at the clip where he asked Anne Hathaway how much, like way back when he asked Anne Hathaway how much weight she lost to become Selena Kyle. And it's like back then, I mean, he went right for that question. And I mean, it was almost like immediately her reaction, his reaction too, was hilarious. That's such a like weird interview clip now. I think the last 3 I fully watched were Charlie, Kit, and Bailey. Yeah, I think I still haven't watched the Charlie. I know I'm letting you down there. I need to watch the Charlie. I've seen clips from the Charlie episode, but I don't think I've watched the entire thing all the way through. I can't remember the last one that I watched all the way through. It might have been Hogan. I know we did a Hogan one. I definitely watched the Seth one all the way through, of course. I think I watched the Rhea one all the way through, maybe. But yeah, I need to catch up on the Charlie and the Kit for sure. I think I watched the Bailey all the way through. Oh, you got a cool looking Misty? Nice. I'm hoping that I can get that shiny Gengar or that Gengar from Genetic Apex. Like, I've been trying. Barcelona, it's beautiful. Have you ever been to Barcelona, Flight? Capada, I'm sure you've probably been to Barcelona, right? That scenic view there looked beautiful. We got Cody. I'll turn the sound up in just a second, guys. I was letting the intro music pass so they don't flag us. Sadly not. Yeah. Yeah, super beautiful. Weather's nice. Yeah, it is. It looks nice there today. Did you ever hear any more about that situation Flight with Ludwig? Did you hear anything else about that? That was pretty wild. I saw Gunther made the bail. I did see that, apparently. Okay, so we got Ricky and we got Mello. There's Chelsea and Naya. They're giving you the matchups now, but it felt like today I checked the preview. I didn't even do a preview for the show because, one, it was early, so I didn't think anybody would have time to really see it. And then, two, when I went to look, first there was like nobody on, or there was no matches that were really previewed. It was showing the results from last Friday. And then when they updated it, they gave me Kit and Miz. So I had Kit and Miz, and then I had
This is built 91 specifically for the 92 Olympics, as in Bird
there we go.
and Magic.
Yeah, I had Kit and Miz, and then Gunther and Cody. And then there was like one more thing. Calling Barcelona Gunther's home turf just because it's Europe gets me mad. Man. They're preying on us Americans that don't understand geography, apparently. That's what they're doing. They're like, they don't know any better. We'll just tell them whatever we want to tell them. Oh, I love it already. Look how hyped this crowd is. You can immediately tell. That guy's mic's not working. You can immediately tell that the crowd is hyped. Oh, look at Joe Dessator and Wade, like, awesome job, guys.
That's like at a WrestleMania day level weight. Oh man, it is a
yeah, they couldn't hear anything they said.
I cannot wait for Sunday, but first things first.
At least I could.
Barcelona has certainly brought the heat, and they're already bringing the noise. What a banger evening we're having tonight.
Well, let's see what we got. Hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it's a good show. The fact that it's not going to go off at like 3 o'clock in the morning for Take Flight, he's going to have a great time. I'm going to take this. I have to take this cord through this boom arm later. Saturday night's main event. I mean, pretty much house show. I feel weird sitting here at this hour. I was actually a little, like, one thing I never do before I go live is get nervous. Like, I never get nervous before I go live. I'm always just like, go. And it was so weird today because where it was like earlier in the day, and I guess I've not had the day to like build to this live. When I sat down, I looked at the clock and I was like, I'm a little nervous today. I don't know what to expect. Oh, you have so much more energy. You're right back. All right, man. Yeah, I feel like I've been in like slow motion a little bit today, honestly. I stayed up late last night and sorted Pokemon Vault cards. I've got 2 more sets to sort. Okay, I guess we're kicking things off with Jade. Yeah, Jade. Let me turn my headphones up just a little bit. I feel like I can't really hear it. Oh man, she's getting booed. I like the B-Fab pose down back there. That's funny. I like her gear. That purple looks awesome. Jade looks like $1 million all the time though.
B-Fab, Meechin, and Jade Cargill.
And Wade, as you just saw the highlights from last weekend, Jade then was wearing gear inspired by the King of
Meechin,
Pop. Now she's
B-Fab.
on a clear mission, more like old school Michael Jackson. It's don't stop till you get enough, and what she won't stop at is getting back that women's championship on Sunday.
Brilliant, Joe.
What do you even do with so much bulk? I know you have it over there in your drawer, but man, so this is like my good stuff. So this would be like a pull, like what I would consider to be like a pull that's not in the binders, which I'm gonna go through once I build all the binders, and I'm gonna put all of it into a trade binder. That way when I go to like Pokemon drops, I can trade up with people to maybe fill some of the gaps in my collection. The bulk boxes right now, I have 10 bulk boxes, and they each hold about 8,000 cards. It's unreal. So once I build all the binders out, I'm going to sell off a lot of the extra bulk. I'm just going to take it to a card shop. They don't really give you much for it, but I'm just going to clear some of it out. I'll probably keep like 4 of each card or something in case I ever want to build a deck, because that's usually what you need. But yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Just clear a lot of it out.
I'm so confused.
Oh man, fired up. Oh, you said you wish you had card shows with vendors. Oh, you guys don't have anything like that? I feel like here it's become like pretty prominent, but I feel like the prices are not great.
What y'all mad about is that I just do what I want.
Hey, you know what, Jay? That's exactly because
Oh,
on
man.
Sunday, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Jade Cargill beats Rhea Ripley because she.
Man, they're letting their voice be heard.
The future isn't coming. The future is now.
Absolutely, Flight. I can totally feel that. Shipping is what gets you, man.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
And you
It's just so brutal. I feel like the shipping has just gotten crazy. And sometimes what people like, I used to have a Macari. I don't know if you guys have ever used Macari, but I used to sell on Macari, especially during like the pandemic. I sold a lot of comic books, collectibles, things like that. And shipping some of that stuff is not expensive. Like we have media mail over here where you can ship like anything that's considered media can be shipped very cheaply. And sometimes I'll go on there to buy like a movie or something, and they'll want like $10 to ship it. And I'm like, this is like a $2 movie. This would be like $2 or $3. Like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they tack on extra, like on some of these like sites like eBay and things. They tack on more shipping because what happens is then they pay the shipping after you pay for the item. So it's like that extra money that's on the shipping that they don't use just goes right into their bank account. So they've made extra cash. They make an extra $5 out of you because they don't use that for shipping. And I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know. It's kind of sketchy because I'm like, I know that doesn't cost. Like I messaged a guy the other day and I was like, I know it doesn't cost that much to send this card. But the guy that shipped the other day, I'll give him credit. I paid a little more for shipping. It was like $5 or $6 for shipping, which I was totally fine with because he put it in like a plastic protector, a card saver, a sleeve, I mean, he basically fixed this thing to where somebody could have stepped on it, and it still would have arrived to me in like mint condition. It was awesome. I've got one more promo from Chaos Rising release date that's coming in the mail that I haven't received yet, and that guy's been a little bit slower to ship. Oh my gosh, these fans! Look at this guy making these obscene gestures here in the front row. What's happening? They are fired up. I'm not invested in this at all. Are you guys invested in this one? Oh, Jade's like, get comfortable.
Jade, every single week you come out here trying to throw around your dominance.
Hey, Brian. How's it going, man?
Acting like
Welcome. I know it's a little weird being here at 2 o'clock, but welcome, man.
Isn't from you.
Hope you're having a great day so far.
Try and make yourself look better. And the detail that you
Just happy
continue
Michan
to
gets big
forget
screen time. That's a good way to look at it.
is that when it's just you and me in this ring, I beat you. I beat you at WrestleMania. And this Sunday, I'm gonna beat you again. So you can continue to throw around your
I gotta do my prediction video.
dominance. Because when the match is done, you will be looking up at your true champion.
I feel like I might have some hot takes on this one. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Brian says it's going great, Chase. That's great to hear, man. It's a beautiful day here. After the show, I'll probably get outside for a bit. Maybe go pick up some dinner and
Stupid you sound.
enjoy some of the weather.
You really think this division revolves around you? No. These women that you talk about, they're with me because they want a piece of power. And you're so damn weak that you're willing to work with women who don't even like you.
Oh, she's referring to Charlotte and Alexa.
Well, if you want a reference who's been by her side lately, look no further than two living legends, including the Queen.
Charlotte looks like a she looks like one of those like mints. Like I'm getting like some, I don't know. She looks like what's that gum? Is it Winter Fresh? She looks like a stick of Winter Fresh. Is that what that's called?
It's been Alexa Bliss who's been fostering the teamwork of Rhea and Charlotte.
Formed a well-oiled unit with Rhea Bloody Ripley at Saturday's night's main event, albeit picking up a loss in the process.
Flight and I'll have to get. We're gonna have to get a. We're gonna have to get that "We're Not Friends" shirt when Blake and Kalani have a match, and we're both gonna have to wear it. Not trying to ruin the vibe, but I wonder if they boo Jay because she's black. Spanish football fans are known to boo players because of their skin color. Really? Wow, that's horrible. It happens all year round.
Out here talking like you're a Hall of Famer or something.
Well, I don't like that.
You've been
That's
here,
terrible.
What, 5 minutes?
She looks like $1 million.
No, Jade. I respect how far you've come.
That's a great
But
idea.
don't
We should.
confuse your own
We should
hype
wear it.
for actual accomplishments.
Wait, hold up.
I'll order one if you will.
Some nerve talking to the future WWE champion like that.
Listen, princess, if I wanted input from one of Jade's accessories, I'd just ask.
And Jade, you keep talking about how you're the future, but you might want to make sure that the future's actually accomplished something before you start lecturing us. Now I'll give you this, you do have the ego of a legend, but against us,
Are they saying Alexa? Is that what they're saying?
you have the resume of a rookie.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Little girl, I'm not going to be talked down by somebody that's Charlotte Flair's rag doll.
That's cute. Hey Jade, word of advice in this business, I like to give the people that go against me the courtesy of a warning. So this is your one warning. I've gone toe to toe with people on the mic and in this ring, people that are way better than you.
Jeez.
So do not make me embarrass you before your career's even started.
Look at Charlotte over there. She's like,
Ladies, pardon the interruption.
Nick super over.
But Jade, if you're as confident as you claim to be, and Alexa, if you're looking for a fight as badly as you claim to be, then Barcelona, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's stop talking about it.
I know,
and
man.
Let's stop being about it. Let's get a referee out
I think he
here.
might have got the loudest pop.
And Alexa Bliss out now, right now.
Oh, yes! That's how we're going to start the Euro Tour.
Charlotte has won me over. Like, I never thought I would be like a.
Let's do it.
I feel like she shows so much more personality now. Like, I really feel like that we're seeing, like, she looks like she's having so much fun.
The first ever premium live event to be held in Italy.
Oh, Fatu is injured?
Pressure.
No way.
This is what we call must.
House show yesterday. Oh, what happened? Are we, like, good to go tomorrow, or is he out? Or good to go Sunday, or is he out? Because Clash is Sunday, right? Uh-oh. That's not good. I think it's yeah, it's the first I've heard. Wow. That's crazy. Also saw something that said Sol Ruka got banged up at Clash, not Clash, but at Saturday night's main event, but she's still going to be there in Italy. So I'm curious how that'll go as well. Brian says, yes, Chase, Clash in Italy's on Sunday. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, he was in a match with Solo. That's all I know. Huh. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about it, so they must be guarding it to some degree. So, because I guess the show on Sunday, right? I mean, I'm assuming that was going to be. I mean, what do you think that would be? Did they announce what the opening matches are? I know that they said what Soul was the first hour. I know Soul and Becky, I think, is the first hour. And then was it Brock and Oba the first hour? I know they announced it, but I can't remember. Fly says limping with supportive trainers back to Gorilla after the match. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Hopefully he's good. I mean, that feels like we've been getting a lot of injuries lately. And Capata and I were talking about that earlier in the Discord with the Vision just being pretty much cursed. I mean, it seems like they're just absolutely cursed. Just constant injuries over there.
Well, we were just reminded again, Wade, that big things come in small packages. And Jade Cargill is going to have to test that theory a little bit here. Alexa Bliss was never
I like how
going
she's
to
like,
back down. Nick
like
Aldis,
changed the
general
style of the
manager,
shirt
came
by
out
like
right
having like
away. And here
at the
we
cuts
are,
and
Jade
the.
Cargill, Alexa
That looks pretty
Bliss
cool.
from Barcelona.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I like this from Alexa Bliss. Just a little reminder of who I am,
Yes.
Jade Cargill. That is a 5-time world champion.
Oh man, is he
Alexa
really?
Bliss, and all the
That is
power
wild.
of Jade Cargill coming to the
Jeez.
fore early in this one.
Speaking of
Kevin
power,
Knight.
power that's ringside because of these two in the ring.
Well, I'll tell you
Killing
right
it over
now,
there.
Joe, the whole world loves the fact we are getting this match. Probably none more so than WWE Women's Champ Rhea Ripley, who stood at ringside knowing full well, A, she gets a close-up view of Sunday's opponent, and B,
And
there's
then
a
on
good
top of that,
chance that
seems like
Alexa
AEW
Bliss
is going to be using him a
will
little more
make
going forward. So
damage to the challenger this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
Yeah, we are only 48
Alexa's
hours
going to have to
away
use a little bit of
from
speed
Clash
here.
in Italy, and that loaded card.
A little bit of a size difference.
Eastern in the United States on ESPN, and of course, it will feature the WWE Women's Championship match as Jade Cargill gets her rematch against the champ, Rhea Ripley. Right
I love
now,
how
it is
involved the
Alexa
fans are.
Bliss, who looks to control action early on. Reminder, later tonight, the face-to-face between Gunther and Cody Rhodes. There is the strength and power, and right on the back.
I wonder what TNA thinks of that. They really don't want their stars to be seen with AEW talent. I know it's definitely going to be. That's going to be a little bit tricky with that WWE partnership and everything.
Which worked great until she stopped in her tracks like we just saw.
Yeah, I could totally see it.
And perhaps the speed of Alexa Bliss coming into play, and then there's all that veteran experience to take on.
I need to watch Dynamite. I was so busy working on all the equipment and stuff on Wednesday that I didn't watch Dynamite. I need to back up and watch it.
Would you look at this
Oh, man.
military press? Jade Cargill with Alexa Bliss right over her head in the center of the ring.
Oh man, just drops her.
Making eye contact with Rhea Ripley on the outside in the process. Little message going the way of the champ, 48 hours away from that championship defense.
See Alexa
And Jade
Bliss
looks strong.
reaching for her ribs. Oh, but smart to get out of the way just in time, or else that elbow would have done.
Hey, there's
even more
Johnny.
damage
How's it
to
going,
that
man?
area.
Well, when you are as
Welcome, dude.
strong and
Hey, just joining now. Have I missed any promos or anything? Just the opening segment between the ladies, Jade and her crew, and they were sort of having a promo battle with Rhea, Charlotte, and Alexa. And then Nick came out and made it a match. So that's pretty much the only thing so far. Nothing. You've not missed anything crazy. Welcome, man. I was hoping you'd be able to join us. I don't know if you'd be able to with the timing today. It's thrown us all off a little bit, being at 2 o'clock, but yeah, it's gonna feel good tonight because it's gonna be like stream's gonna be done and whole evening. I mean, I can just kind of have dinner, maybe pick a movie or something.
To secure her in midair.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, I messaged Flight yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, what time is it?" I was like, "Well, do you know what time it's going to be for me?" And he's like, "Oh, I think it's going to be 2." Okay. So Flight's keeping me on track.
That's a 5-time world champion, and now is the opportunity for Jade Cargill to really turn up the dial and send a major message to Rhea Bloody Ripley.
So is Clash pretty much the same time, or is it sooner? So is Clash and Illy going to be at 2 as well?
For Alexa Bliss after what she just had to take, that damage that was taken on the outside. Now her knee just driving down that throat against the rope.
Plus says, yeah, sorry, I couldn't be sure about your time zone. Hey, I was like, if anybody knows, like, you're such a, I always feel like that with you, you have to keep up with like this time zone so much to know when it's going to be on your time zone. I was like, I'm struggling right now. If anybody knows, Flight will know. Which I just like, I feel like if I struggle with something, I'm just always bug you about it anyway. I was like, Flight will know.
We just saw these 6 women who are out here on the floor right now a week ago. But in 2 days, it'll be the spotlight on Jade Cargill and
Kapatis, this
Ripley.
pre-show will start at 1 p.m. your time. Okay, perfect. That's
As
good.
she plays to the crowd here in Barcelona.
And there's just nothing coming back the other way from Alexa Bliss at this point.
That's true. Yes.
Jade
Yeah.
just keeps delivering.
Yeah, I
more
know, man.
and
It's
more.
it's kind of a headache
You do get the sense
doing the
Jade
time
can have
difference
this
thing.
anytime she wanted, but she is prolonging the agony.
I have like new respect for the struggle, even though I'm only doing it for like a few weeks.
Tense look on the face of Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss's tag partner for the past 12 months, and indeed Rhea Ripley.
I have 5 time zones on my clock app. Oh no!
Crowd trying to rally support for Alexa. As
Wow,
Charlotte and Rhea
that would be
have been
difficult to
looking
keep
on
track
with
of.
great concern, and Alexa fighting back with a series of body blows.
Jeez.
Well, Alexa Bliss needs all the help she can get.
So you're
at
telling
this
me pretty
point in the
much
match
that you're
after
like
sustaining
you're the
so
timekeeper.
much damage to that frame, and that frame is now crumbling in the face
she's flexing.
of pure power.
Johnny says, thanks, man. Yeah, I might not be here during the show on Sunday since I'll be working that day until 6 p.m. on the East Coast, but I'll rewatch it as soon as I'm done. Absolutely, man. No worries whatsoever. I appreciate you, Johnny. You having any good luck over on Pocket?
A heated exchange opened up SmackDown between Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill. When Alexa looked at Jade and says, I've gone toe-to-toe with the very best in the business. Don't make me embarrass you. A match was made, and then just moments ago, a vicious power bomb on the exterior.
About as I
barrier
live
has
in
changed
UTC
the
time for
tone
the
of this
military, I can
wave.
tell you
Jade
what
Cargill
time it is in like 10 different countries at any given
destroying
time.
the frame of Alexa
That's going to
Bliss's
come in handy
helpless
for me
little
because
goal.
I'm like,
Charlotte Flair and the
I feel like I'm
WWE
always looking at the
Women's
clock like,
Champ
what
Rhea
time is it?
Ripley,
What time do
who's
I
gonna
need?
be
What time do I need to do
facing
this? Because
from Jade
everything, like
Cargill
where I
in
order
just
things from
48
different
hours'
countries,
time.
I order a lot of
Incidentally,
physical media and things from
Sunday
different countries, and I'm
from
always
Italy.
like, wait, if it's this time my time, what would that be their time? So now I just send you a message and you hook me up.
She had been sustaining damage for quite a while in this match.
Melbourne,
Well,
Young,
Jade Cargill has done
Frankfurt,
so
London,
much
and
damage.
NYC. Oh man,
Her knee right into the steel steps, Wade.
Bliss just hyper
how what time is it in
aware of a
Melbourne right now? I bet it's like it's pretty much like opposite us, right?
This could be a turning point. You mentioned the fact that we're only
Pretty
48
good
hours
on
away
Pocket,
from
still on the hunt
Jade
for a
challenging
Lugia
Ripley
EX
for the
and
Women's
Origin Form
Championship,
Dialga.
and now she
Is
just
that like
ran her
the
knee into the
is that the
steel
ones that's
steps.
on your wish list, Johnny? 4:30 a.m. Man, I remember when they did like the show in Perth, Australia, and the time was like crazy.
Here in Barcelona.
And this audience has regained their belief in Alexa Bliss.
As she comes
That looked good.
forward, that flipping senton.
It's
The
tomorrow there.
durability of a five-time world
Yeah.
champion.
She is in complete
That's
control
crazy.
into the cover, and Jade is able to get the
Let me see if I have like extras of
Oh,
those, Johnny.
Seriously weakened now is Jade Cargill, and this one has done a 180 in record time. And it's Cargill who is clinging on.
How come it says that you've reached your limit of receiving shares, Johnny?
Oh, Jade able to reverse things.
Too much left in the tank for Jade.
Like when I go to
Cargill,
share
but
with
how
you, it
much
always says
longer?
that
Oh, hold
you've
on.
reached your limit.
B-Fab and Meechin getting involved and taking out Alexa's legs.
Perfect
Uh-oh.
timing behind the ref's back.
Oh, it's breaking down.
Here goes Charlotte. Charlotte and Rhea are going to clean it up ringside.
Well, this Barcelona audience loving what they're seeing, and so must be Alexa Bliss. Slowly getting
Oh,
her
Alexa's
bearings
going for
back, and Cargill's in
Oh,
trouble.
Bliss DDT.
I mean, there's no way she can beat Jade.
Cargill is down. The DDT hit. Oh, and she may be in the drop zone, Wade.
Well, Jade Cargill is absolutely clueless as to where she's at. Alexa Bliss, bang on the money here, and we have a victory.
It says you have a trade in progress,
Twisted blow, knees up.
Johnny.
Knees
Says you have a trade in
up when she
progress.
went for
That might be
Twisted
it.
Bliss.
It's perfect timing from Cargill,
Ooh.
and it had to be.
Massive pump kick. Jade
That's it.
Cargill. Jaded. What a destructive way to go.
I just saw I have LA saved as well. SmackDown at 11 a.m. You're covered. You're covered on all bases.
Well, it looked like it was was going to be a walk in the park for Jade Cargill, but of course Alexa Bliss with her caliber, she fought back.
Technically flying east to west is time travel. It's one of those things that like sort of breaks your brain when you really think about it for a second. Did you guys see the trailer for that new Steven Spielberg movie called Disclosure Day?
Steel chair in hand as Alexa
Has anybody
Bliss
seen that
is
trailer?
jaded. Alexa's not even barely coming to. She's trying to find her wits and find her way around. Whoa,
Alexa's going to get the jaded on the steel chair.
Putting her up for jaded on a steel chair.
That's rough on the elbows.
Another major warning shot to Rhea Ripley. Just 48 hours ahead of Clash in Italy. Jade
Johnny says,
Cargill
okay, that's probably well. I'll look into it
Remember, Charlotte
in a bit and
Rhea
see
had
what's
to
up.
deal
Yeah,
with
man.
the
I think I might have an extra one of those. I don't know if it's the... I don't know if you have like the double rare version, but I might have an extra couple of those. Of the Lugia. A little too late, Rhea. Flight says no, didn't even hear about it. It looks crazy good. I like Spielberg, a lot of his stuff, but this one looks like, I mean, I don't know if, like, the trailer, if you watch the trailer, it's an alien movie, of course, but, like, it looks pretty eerie. I have this feeling, though, that we may get, that once we get in, it might not be. I don't know. It's got, like, Emily Blunt in the movie. Plata says, heck yeah, gonna go to the theater for the first time in a decade. To see it, too. Yeah. I actually want to go see it as well. So I'll try and watch it the same time you do. That way we can talk about it. That way we don't spoil it for each other. I'll try and go see it too. I said, oh, she rolled Alexa over into a pin, force a habit. Yeah. I feel like she's done that quite a bit lately. Like she's always kind of rolling up into that pin. Johnny says, oh, thanks, man. It's very kind. Yeah, I'm out and about, so once I get a sec, I'll see what's up in my pocket app and trade it. Yeah, man. Absolutely. There's Cody.
Well, I'm here with undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. And Cody, a face-to-face with your Clash in Italy challenger, Gunther, is imminent. How are you feeling, especially after everything that transpired last week?
I'm sorry, Kat.
Oh, here we go. I love these two. Always interesting.
You got something you want to say to me? I've got nothing to say to you. Oh, you don't, huh? Maybe you should. Maybe you should, Cody. Maybe you do. And maybe you should start by saying you're sorry. I'm sorry? Yeah, Cody, guess what? Last week, hey, I didn't ask for a fight with you, okay? I didn't ask to fight my friend. You asked for that fight. And even still, in spite of that, in spite of everything that's gone on between you and me, when Gunther got involved last week and he started to choke you out, what did I do,
victim.
huh? I had your back. I took care of him. I did the right thing. I did the right thing, Cody. I tried to help you. And how did you repay me? You stuck me with a crossroads from behind.
Sammy's
like a
all
knife in
hands.
my back.
If you watch him,
your back? Enough, Sammy. Enough.
it's all fingers.
Me?
Like they talk about with Macho.
I did something in the confines of a wrestling match before the bell had rung, and that's wrong. And you know me. We've been in that situation before. Yet you watched me as the light faded out of my eyes, get choked out by Gunther. And you had a choice. You had a choice, didn't you? You
walked away.
You walked away. I wanted to help. I wanted to help, Cody. Every instinct in me was saying, help him, help him, help him. I wanted to do that. You know why? Because that's how I'm wired. Because I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here, apparently. And it took everything in me not to help you right there, Cody. But you know why I didn't? You want to know why? Because as I watch a light fade from your eyes, I realized that the right thing to do in that moment was to leave you there so that you could learn a lesson.
Yeah, I feel like when he does it too, it's like the fingers are like pointed outward a little bit, like.
A lesson you needed to learn.
The last real good guy teaching me a lesson. When I'm done with Gunther tonight, hopefully I can teach you a lesson too.
I feel like if you're going to do a Sammy impression, you'd have to get the hands right first. Like that's where you'd pull it from. Russell Crowe recently said that cinemas would be dead without movies. He's getting clowned for that quote like crazy. I haven't heard that, but that's hilarious.
Sorry that your equipment got held up at customs, okay, but I had nothing to do.
Oh, I thought he was a cutout.
Honestly, after last week, you shouldn't be doing any more experiments anyway.
Well, then what do you want me to do?
I want you to appear in front of the SmackDown audience, for which you are paid in human money, remember?
Oh, human monies.
Yeah, and now what did you say about doing my science experiments?
I don't know, improvise.
Yes.
No.
Great idea, business guy.
Danhausen, that's not what I meant. Danhausen, I don't...
Nick! Kid got detained at customs. Liquid limit. Too much moisturizer. What are you going to do about it?
Why does everyone think I speak
What's he
to
got back
European
there?
customs? I manage a television show.
Good! Manage your way into postponing my match tonight.
What's he got?
Why would I do that?
Kit is
Power
not
cable?
here. I'm not taking Axiom on in his home country.
I'm not interested in Kit Wilson, frankly, because he's not in the match.
A monitor?
You are.
Kit needs to learn from me up close and personal. My Miz method, Master Inspire, Zone In, so he can become your main event player.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Right. It sounds to me like you're a little concerned about needing Kit's help.
Help? I'm the first
Is
ever
that a
two-time
microwave?
champion in the history of this company. I'm in my prime. I can take on anyone, anywhere.
Fantastic, right? Well, show
Oh,
me
that looks
then,
like some type
because
of toxic chemical
you're up
thing.
next.
Spain's very own Axiom in front of his fans against The Miz.
Axiom's going to get a big reaction. That's funny that Russell Crowe said that, though. Like, what was he thinking? That's a take from stand-up. Yeah. Johnny says, I'm a good guy. Yeah, Sammy's always spewing that I'm a good guy stuff. Power cable and pyro. I didn't listen to a word the Miz said. You know what's funny is I heard Master Inspire Zone In, but that's pretty much it. I was too busy trying to figure out what Danhausen was taking into that room, watching it all. That might be when these like backstage Easter egg segments actually start to not be a positive. That would be like the only negative I could say about them, because it makes it interesting. But I feel like that when I see something in the back taking place, I immediately feel like it's more interesting than whatever's taking place in the forefront. So I immediately pay attention to whatever's going on back there. I feel like it's just, it has to happen that way. Yeah, I didn't hear anything he said. That's funny. So anybody had lunch today? I skipped lunch, so I'm gonna be super ready for dinner come 5 o'clock, because I skipped lunch. I had breakfast this morning, and it was pretty good. Yeah, Flight says it right. And then again, we have people in the background of Easter eggs just to be released. Yeah, because like they'll put the people in the Easter eggs. We'll get invested in these little Easter eggs that they do, and then they'll release them, and then they just kind of never go anywhere. That's become like the endless cycle a little bit. That, and you have stories that go on in the background for so long, like the Finn Judgment Day stuff, where they kept sort of hinting that he was gonna, he was messing around bringing in Roxanne. He was sort of ready to overthrow Liv because Liv was kind of taking over. That story went on forever. Then we have the story with Maxine Dupree, which has went at an absolute snail's pace with Austin Theory and The Vision, where it's like they've got us in that zone now to where we're just like, okay, it's been going on for so long. And I think we finally just got a smile between the two on Monday. I think a couple weeks prior to that, she was sitting in a car and they acted like they didn't want you to see it, but they obviously showed it when he was getting inside of it. But pretty much Austin Theory, the last man standing over there. I mean, Braun's been injured. Now he's back, but was injured. Logan's gone. Bronson's gone. Seth's been gone. Now back, but no longer in the Vision. Vision's pretty much toast. I've been watching Thea's streams over the past 2 days, hoping Alistair would come in and maybe kind of reveal what was planned, but no side of it. Oh, really? I haven't. I saw that she was doing one the other day, but I haven't checked it out. What is she doing on her latest streams? Is she gaming or is she just kind of like chatting? Awesome. Now we can find out what he was talking about. When I was in, she was just chatting. Yeah, oh man, he threw that tape and it bounced off somebody's head.
You know what? At least he doesn't have to focus on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I watched, I think, Adam Cole. He's been playing around with Resident Evil, and I've already beat that game. But I had a lot of fun watching him play it. So anytime I'm kind of, you know, I have something going on where I'm sorting cards or something, I'll throw that on for a few minutes. Flex is letting her chest a lot more whenever a female wrestler goes that route for engagement. I get disappointed. Yeah, it's like use like your, you know, what people, you know, really love you for. Especially since I've been following Thea closely for a while now, and Charlie doesn't need to do all that. Yeah, I feel like she has a ton of support, you know, and she's got a big fan base. So I don't know why she would feel the need to go that route. That kind of sucks.
He has gone on to accomplish great things. Of course, so many of us will remember what happened in
But I mean, depending on what they do, I know a lot of times, usually with wrestlers nowadays, it feels like after the release or after the thing, the first step is to go the OF route, and hopefully that's not the case with Thea. No Kit? Good question. I wonder if Kit didn't make the. I wonder if he didn't make the trip. I wonder if he's not there. They acknowledged it.
There are rules and regulations to entering a foreign country, and customs here said Kit Wilson was not allowed entry due to the massive amount of moisturizer he travels with. That is completely understood. You cannot travel with that much moisturizer into a foreign country.
My gosh.
So Kit was denied.
Why would they go with that? Why would they make that the reason? Kid is just too moist. He's too moist for Barcelona. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. He's just too moist. That's hilarious. That's great lore, yeah. Oh, the power's going out. Danhausen's making his giant. Johnny says, I love that logic. Too much just oil. He's too moisturized. Have you guys ever watched Doctor Who?
Yes, he was.
I always think of that episode of Doctor Who. I think it was like episode 2 maybe of like the 2005 reboot. And when they're on the ship and there's like the last living human and she's like had so much like plastic surgery and she's like stretched her whole, like she's just a face and she's like skin and a face and she's stretched out on like a frame, and the only thing that keeps her from like peeling off is they have to moisturize her, like they have to spray like moisturizer on her. And anytime I see something like that, that's what I always think of for some reason.
Getting a taste of the speed and dynamic ability of Axiom for a moment.
That run of Doctor Who with like you only watch Matt Smith and Capaldi Doctor Who. Those were so good. I really liked the first season back with what's his name? Christopher Eccleston. I think he was a great doctor, but he only got the one season. David Tennant's amazing too. They had some great episodes with Tennant, but yeah, that Stephen Moffat era with like Capaldi and Matt Smith, it's like, oh man,
of course Nathan Fraser's doing this,
so
but
good.
There's no Kit Wilson there to even the odds. It's 2-on-1.
2-on-1. Fraser has done a thing except support his great partner Axiom.
Ooh, that was a low blow. in a roundabout way.
Axiom, right here on SmackDown in Barcelona.
Flight says, I wanted to watch, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Is it Nakata Gatwa? I know who you're talking about. I watched the episode, a few of the episodes he did as well. I'm a big fan of him, but I stopped watching when the Doctor became a woman. Yeah, I watched some of the ones like the specials they put up that was on like Disney. They definitely felt very agenda heavy. Like there was a lot of things that they were trying to make sure they got in. Like they were getting their stuff in, as Disney does.
And now Axiom and The Miz going at it.
Shooty is how it's pronounced. So it's
fully acquainted with the two-time Grand Slam champion, The Miz.
Shooty Gatwa? Am I saying, is that right?
His opponent right now
Shooty Gatwa?
is inspiring me at ringside.
Okay.
He's inspiring.
Yeah, I watched like the episodes. I think it was 3 episodes they did with him. He was fine. I didn't really mind him, but yeah, I agree. They kind of changed too much. I feel like Doctor Who's lost its identity a little bit. The N is silent. Okay, perfect. I always ask because I always feel like I don't want to be that guy that just goes around like pronouncing something wrong. Even though in Pokemon it's so prevalent. Like I think every Pokemon fan has a different way of pronouncing pretty much every Pokemon name. So when if you ever see me on camera and I'm opening packs, there's times where I'm like, I'll say what I think something is, but I just absolutely know it's wrong. Like I just know it's wrong. And there's other like YouTubers and things I watch that do Pokemon content, and it's like we all pronounce it differently. It's so funny. But yeah, Shooty Gatwa. I like that. I've always liked Doctor Who. I was super into it for several years. Like 2015 to like 2018, I was like all in. And then I kind of just fell off. But I watched like all the spinoffs as well, like Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventures. Anybody that says, like, I hear a lot of people say all the time they don't like Peter Capaldi. They don't like Peter Capaldi as the Doctor because he's old and grumpy. And I'm like, did you not watch like any of the old Doctors? Because up until the 2005 reboot, all of them were pretty old. And he had like, yeah, he might have been old and grumpy, but like Clara made up for a lot of that. Clara, because she was so human and you just loved her. And then the stories that he had, like that 2-part episode called Heaven Bent and Hell Sent, from like, I forget what season. It might have been like season, I couldn't even tell you now. It was the finale, like the last 2 episodes. Amazing. Slices, can we all agree that the Weeping Angels of Doctor Who are the #1 most scary villain in all fiction? They're terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And the fact that they can just drop you in another time, awful. They're scary. And do you remember the Silence? The Silence were really freaky too.
He gave Gunther everything he could handle. Of course, Gunther 48 hours away. Yes. Oh, he's going for skull-crushing finale. Does land the DDT.
That was actually a really good looking DDT.
This could be it.
During the Matt Smith era, I got into it a lot and rewatched some old stuff, but that was the only time that I was having invested. Yeah, I would actually like to go back and kind of do a rewatch of I would like to see a lot of this stuff from 2005 back up, because I've only seen some of those episodes once, and I loved them. I really enjoyed it. But I would like to go back to like that 2005, because I saw that, I think it's Paramount Plus in the States. I don't know who has it internationally, but it was on HBO Max, and then now I think it's going to Paramount Plus. So I think it's coming pretty soon. It may even be on there now, but I would totally be into like a rewatch of all that, because the seasons are pretty short. They're usually like 8 to 10 episodes. You could probably do it pretty quickly.
Stopping right on those hands, then delivering the kicks again.
And the quality is just so high on, I would say everything up and including the Peter Capaldi era. All the quality is just so high.
Completely knocked the Miz loopy, and Miz better figure something
out
fast.
What a crossbody. And the kick out by the veteran.
No, I missed it. Hot girls like Cody Rhodes.
Golden ratio perhaps, but denied by the Miz, and that was smart of the Miz.
There's an Axiom sign there in the front row. I made Sludge's request. I hope he sees the. He might not be able to check it out today while we're live, but I hope he sees it. If you remember in the chat the other night, he's like, "You should make the thumbnail really random for like SmackDown. You should make it like Miz and Axiom." I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." And then I realized it was actually, you know, pretty spot on for Axiom, so it worked. They should let Axiom get the win. Make him happy.
Every piece of offense on the tool belt.
His best for I think it's a modified rings of Saturn here. If he locks this in to dislocate the shoulder of the Miz.
It's like there's a tag in the shirt. It's like the back of it is driving me nuts.
For the Miz. He turns around, shoulders down.
Oh, he caught him.
No. The Miz powers him right back up.
Oh man, that was a power bomb.
That was a sickening landing for Axiom.
Jeez. He even had a little bit of a spin on it when he went down. He took that incredibly.
And the cogs are whirring now in the mind of the Miz, who wants to make this a spectacle.
Back and forth they have gone, but perhaps the Miz feels like he could finish it off right here. Oh, these lights again.
There's the lights. Are we going to actually get to see Danhausen's creation?
You don't know anything about it. You don't know there's a lot of blackouts in the summertime with the heat in Europe. Spanish fly! Spanish fly! Golden ratio!
I think that's probably going to be it.
In front of his fans.
We need to get over the Trick Williams thing. We need to get like when they do the count, we got to get the whoop that trick.
Miz had this in the bag until the lights flickered, and I bet you
And then we can take ownership of that. Like Blake Mahan. I feel like we've created a lot of memes on this channel already. Organically creating memes.
Axiom looked great and he won it. That's what happened here. The heat is getting to the electrical grids everywhere. Everybody knows that.
You're fake news,
Yeah,
Joe Tex.
I can't wait to see what Danhausen's creation is.
In the end, what the doctor said.
Doc said that I'm not medically cleared. And if I get physically involved, that my deductible is gonna go way up, dog. He ain't let nothing slide.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, because how can you go out there? The MFTs get their hands on you? What's that going to cost you?
That's why I made an executive decision and got you a tag team partner for tonight.
I wonder what's going on there.
So,
Oh, Royce. That's not going to go well.
What's up, Royce?
Man, that's your boy.
Why'd he cover his chain up?
I know, dog.
Hide your
I talked to
chains.
Nicky Nick, and you two are tag team tonight to go take care of the MFTs.
True. Me and you are the tag team champions.
I have a
So if I'm
TARDIS
team
themed
with
bed
somebody,
linen, but I think it's in.
you.
Oh man, that's
And if
sweet.
you can't go,
Heck yeah.
I'm not teaming with anybody.
Look, what I tell you. You want to go out and be a hero. Priest
That is
first the
awesome.
world, huh? I get it. Have fun getting jumped tonight.
Oh, well, yo. How do I know I can trust you? As far as I can tell, every time Solo talks about
Hey,
you,
there's
it's
Tommy.
like you guys go way back. This, to me, sounds like a setup.
How's it going, Tommy?
It's a setup, dog. I set
How
it
you doing,
up.
man? You
know
having a
what
good
I'm
day
saying?
so far?
I want y'all to tag tonight to go handle the MFTs. Uh-oh. Are you scared?
I'm a little late. Oh, you're good, man.
Are you scared?
Shame when you tell me.
Are you afraid of the MFTs? No.
Oh, you disappointed flight. That's not good.
Hell no. Are you afraid to tag with him tonight?
No.
Are you scared to tag with him?
No.
Are y'all scared to tag to go handle the MFTs tonight?
No.
Then do it. That's what's up.
Truth just calling it down the middle here.
Yo, True.
Rebecca says, I didn't know SmackDown was so early this week. Yeah,
Maybe I'll teach you a lesson.
it's kind of disorienting in some ways for me
I feel like you're one of the few people
to be
around
live
that
at
gets
2.
it,
But hey,
you know?
seems like you guys are getting to hang out some. That makes it better.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
You having a good day so far, Rebecca? Hope you're doing well.
I swear, man. You know,
Big time Bex.
I know you know. You give everything you've got, and still you get disrespected from every angle. I swear, I feel like the only people that get me right now are you and my ride or die fans.
Sammy,
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Well, looks like you're talking to a wall over here, man.
Hey, that's Johnny Wrestling. Show a little respect.
I know
That's
who he is,
Johnny-
but look at him between this and the Cody stuff, man. Like,
Cody. Let me guess. Did Cody send you here to talk to me?
Cody didn't send me here. It's not about Cody. It's about you, man.
Oh, he's about to
Get it?
feud with Cardona
Things
now.
aren't going your way. Things aren't going Sami Zayn's way. Guess what? I've been back for 5 months. Things aren't going my way either. I'm not complaining. I'm not crying. I'm not talking to a corpse. I'm certainly not being a little
corpse.
A little what?
Stop.
No, a little
That's
what,
not what I
Matt? A little what? What were you going to say? Huh? How long have I known you, Matt?
long time.
How long have
A
you
long
known me?
time.
You know me. You know what I've
That's
done
what
in
I'm
this business.
concerned.
You know everything I've done. How dare you talk to me? Do you see what I'm saying about the disrespect from everyone? I can't let it stand. I can't let this stand. Let's do something.
We got to resurrect Johnny here.
In the middle of that ring tonight.
Okay, you keep talking to him. I'll go talk to Nick.
Yeah, you do that.
I like
Oh,
the idea
man.
of that. I also like this a lot.
Still
as
on an
Drew
8 in the
talked up, as he
US.
says, Nikki
AW Dynamite did good. Oh, great. It had 296 tickets left. So yeah, they really sold some tickets. Oh no, Rebecca's sick. I'm sick but still here. Actually took a day off. Well, you sounds like you definitely need it. Hopefully you feel better, Rebecca. I hate to hear that. I was sick during WrestleMania weekend, and I felt so bad because I had a friend that drove in all the way from Michigan to hang out, and he came in on a Friday evening, and I was sick by Saturday morning or Saturday evening, and it was like I was like, timing of that stuff is just terrible sometimes. But yeah, I hate it that you're sick, and I hope you feel better. Hang out with us. We'll try and make you feel better, make you laugh. Wyatt says, I love to imagine how Gargano scouts every building they go in, trying to find a place to lay down for the show. I've never thought of that, but that's all I'm going to think about now. Every time that I see Gargano, I'm going to think, I bet he goes into a building and he just scouts like a good spot just to lay flat. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
This summer.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you got me cracking up now. Chase, I have a question for you. How's SmackDown been in Italy? It's been okay. It's not been bad so far. Nothing crazy has happened yet, but we've had the match with we had Alexa, Charlotte, and Rhea, and they were in a tag. They came out and did a promo with Jade, Michin, and B-Fab, and then Nick made a match between Alexa and Jade, and of course Jade picked up the win there. And then we had Miz and Axiom, and the crowd's super into that. But that's pretty much been it so far. We haven't really had anything too crazy, which we're coming up on an hour in, so I cannot wait. Has anybody heard any more news about the 2-hour SmackDown? Because I cannot wait for a 2-hour SmackDown. I'm so excited. He like lays down everywhere until he finds the perfect spot. And what's funny is it feels like Flight that the places he picks are never comfortable. Like for a few weeks he was on like the cases that they store all the cables and stuff in that they move out for the setup. And then today he was on like a concrete floor, like concrete steps. So it's like, it seems like when he chooses the perfect spot, it's never really a place that looks comfortable. What VPN are you using? Says Doi. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Is Doivix Blade? I'm gonna call you Blade if that's okay. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I use Surfshark VPN. I've used Surfshark for quite some time. Super reliable. I've tried other VPNs in my area, and Surfshark is by far the most reliable. But I think they do like a trial as well. I think you get like a free amount of time to try it out to see if it works for you. And then I usually pay up I think I paid up for like 2 years. So you get it a little bit cheaper if you go ahead and you pay for like a longer period of time. But I highly recommend it. It's easiest way to watch wrestling nowadays if you don't have a VPN. Highly recommend it. Tommy says, Chase, by the way, next week we're getting Rush versus MJF. Oh, I can't wait for that. Rush versus MJF. That's going to be interesting. And we are getting Kevin Knight versus Speedball. Oh, that's interesting too because of the friendship there. And we're also going to find out who the wild card is who is facing Alex Windsor. Sounds like an interesting card, Tommy. Count me in. That sounds like a good card. That sounds like a really good card. One thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to create a channel on the Discord. And it's going to be called Schedule. And I'm going to post that on YouTube as well. But every week I'm going to start posting, like, I'll probably start posting over the weekend to let you guys know kind of what the schedule is going to look like for streaming, maybe some videos. That way you guys will know what's coming up on the channel and what to expect. Because as of right now, of course, I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And then, of course, I've been streaming for pay-per-views, special shows, things like that as well. But I want to give you guys a good schedule to where you guys can know what's coming up on the channel. We are kind of in a weird time right now because I'm not able to do clips. So that makes things a little weird. But yeah, so I'll put a schedule up. That way we can kind of keep up with what shows I'll be doing, what times, and all that kind of stuff.
How's she doing?
Well, how do you think she is? She's in a lot of pain and pissed off. And quite frankly, so am I. So the next time I see Jade...
Don't worry about Jade, okay? Look, I'm going to handle her at Clash of Italy. Don't have to worry.
Well, if you don't...
Charlotte's sticking up for a friend.
Will. She has a receipt coming.
That's actually kind of sweet.
With a brutal attack on Alexa Bliss earlier tonight, jaded her into
because on last Wednesday, and we found out that speed. That speed is over. Yeah, I imagine so. After that, after what he did to Darby at the end of the pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, I imagine that would probably be the end of that. Big Time Bex, a little behind. Let me catch up, guys. Oh, you're good, Bex. You're good.
Should never be made, and in my opinion, pairing up Royce Keys and Damian Priest is one of them.
There's Royce.
His tag team partner from East Palo Alto,
Tommy says I forgot we're also getting the Dogs versus Edge and Christian.
He is the winner of the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial
Not bad.
Battle Royal. Royce.
I'm glad that Edge and Christian didn't have to part. Glad that we're still getting more matches of those two together. This is going to be a interesting match.
Pair Priest up with Royce Keys against the guys that Priest suspects Keys is in cahoots with.
Yeah, but Keys' actions recently should tell him otherwise.
He certainly refused, at least on the face of it, to align with Solo Sikoa, who was offered Royce Keys a spot.
Mike, how's it going, Mike? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so welcome. How do you feel about Royce? I like Royce. I liked him quite a bit when he was in AEW, Powerhouse Hobbs. I was a pretty big fan then. Definitely a dynamic, like powerhouse type guy. I wouldn't say he's like, you know, like a favorite of mine, but I definitely enjoy watching him, and I'm excited to see where he goes in WWE and what they end up doing with him. And I was talking with Capata, that's also in the chat earlier today, and we were talking about how he's, you know, he mentioned that he's probably going to pick up the win maybe at King of the Ring, and I was saying, yeah, definitely a front runner. So I could totally see it. How do you feel about Royce, Mike? And also, I always ask anybody that's new in the chat that I've not seen before, who's your favorite wrestler? I feel like it tells me a lot about the person when I can find out who their favorites are. Flight says, internet died again, just saw a glimpse of Charlotte, what happened? Alexa's in the back. It was kind of sweet, actually. Alexa's in the back, and like Charlotte was like trying to make her feel better and be there for her. And Rhea's in the hallway, and Charlotte goes out, and she's like, next time I see Jade, she's basically like, it's on site. And Charlotte and Rhea's like, no, don't worry about Jade. Don't worry about Jade. And then Charlotte's like, basically, it's like she's got a receipt coming her way. So she's like, I love it that she's like big sister to Alexa right now. That's kind of sweet coming from Charlotte. So it was a pretty cool little segment.
This match is presented by the refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Please drink.
And then the rest was just the entrances. That's pretty much it.
Tonga. Over the course of the past month, have each had singles matches.
I don't know what's going on with their audio there. That's not me.
Well, Damian Priest has been victimized.
I feel like you picked up my internet problems, Flight.
For weeks now.
I feel like it's been hitting you instead of me lately.
A little payback, and Damian Priest is just not used to being the smaller man.
I had like a week there where my internet was just like terrible. Like every time, if you remember, every time I would do a stream, I would like it would crash when the stream started. It'd be great, and then the stream would start, it would crash, and then I'd have to come back in.
Yeah, all the physical gifts in the world won't help you if you don't know how to use them. Now, clearly, Talatonga does.
Oh, they're blocking the F word. Okay.
And how does he use them? He uses them by listening to
They're swearing. That's why it's getting cut a bit. Okay, gotcha. FU Solo is what they chant. Gotcha.
Yeah, he just drives Tamatonga right back
That makes
into the
sense.
corner.
Tension on that tag. I don't think Priest wanted to tag out.
They're going to work through it.
But how impressive has Royce Keys been since his debut? Of course,
I feel like the accent, I'm struggling a little bit, so I'm referring to you guys on what they're saying. I feel like I'm terrible at understanding like what crowds say anyway. I always struggle with that, but I feel like I struggle even more when it's a foreign crowd. Tommy, by the way, we have an update on the AW Outside show and tickets. Oh, what do we have, Tommy?
Doesn't he? Wow.
How do you feel about Clash in Italy, Tommy? Are you excited for that?
From Tamatonga to try to slow down. Whoa!
Oh my
what
gosh.
A power slam. That snap scoop from Keys.
Jeez.
And you can't blame
Every time I look at him, I just see Stevie Ray. I can't help it. He reminds me so much of Stevie Ray.
Into his MFT group.
Tommy, Dynamite and Clearwater update 1,370 remaining. They're currently set up for 2.6K with the AW stage. The capacity is 2.8. They run Clearwater, Florida in 6 weeks' time.
Well, Priest was the one who stopped Talatonga jumping Keys from behind, so I guess
AW spends a lot of time in Florida.
Good to see.
Sort of like home turf, I think, with like Daly's Place and all that.
Outside, and frustration shown.
I'm kind of wanting to go to like a big convention this year. I usually go to a convention called Scarefest every year. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. That's where I've met a lot of like celebrities and things from like that do like conventions. Is I've met like Robert Englund, and I met the cast of Scream like a couple weeks ago, or a couple years ago. And so I always enjoy going. To those different kinds of conventions. But last year I didn't do anything, so I'm kind of hoping this year I can go to like a good wrestling con or toy con or something.
Applying all that pressure and weight across the back of the neck of Royce Keys.
Tommy says, sorry, I'm excited to see what they can do because they're going head-to-head with WWE.
Clearly still trying to recruit the man. How's your Spanish?
I'm excited to see what Tony decides to do, what time WWE. I'm curious to find out what Tony decides to do, considering WWE is not going to have a WrestleMania in the States. So I'm kind of curious to see what he does there to kind of book that weekend. That's going to be a little vacant here. I feel like it would be a great idea to really put your best foot forward.
Clearly, no one's more impressed than Solo Sikoa, who recruited the almost 7-foot-tall monster.
It's too bad Florida's WWE country now. Yeah, I mean, they got the Performance Center and everything down there now.
I don't know if Royce Keys has ever been thrown away.
Flight, we have a thunderstorm brewing up. That's why the internet's cutting out, I think. Oh, is it like a severe one or no?
And then he just puts him in position for Tama to take over.
But until Collision starts, I'll watch Clash in Italy. All right. Sounds good, Tommy. You'll have to let me. Well, I'll probably put Collision on my phone. What time I'm watching? What time we're watching Clash? Well, actually, Collision will probably be coming on. Clash in Italy's early, so Collision. I thought Collision will be coming on later that evening, right?
Major threat on the blue ground.
feel like these headphones are picking up like so much of when they're cutting this out. It's like, I feel like it's disorienting me.
Right now, as Tama Tonga just steps over the top rope.
Rebecca says, I hate that Rhea's lost so much weight and muscle mass. Yeah. I totally agree. I've actually made that comment before on screen that I just prefer when they look healthy. Like, they look so much better, like all the stars do when they're healthy. I feel that way about Tiffany Stratton. I feel that way about Charlotte. I feel that way about Becky, even to some degree. I just feel like they look like they're able to do more in the ring when they have a little more muscle mass, a little more weight. I don't ever want to say anything because I don't want it to come off like I'm being like, you know, I'm saying something about somebody that's like, you know, oh, I feel like that they're, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to ever sound like I'm saying something to like be mean, but it's like I genuinely care about the wrestlers, and I really want them to be healthy, and I just look at Rhea and I just don't, she doesn't look healthy. I mean, she really doesn't. I 100% agree with you, Rebecca. Like, wholeheartedly. I hope he goes full send. I do too, Capata. They were asking him about it a little bit. He's like, one of the, I think it was during the media scrum, somebody said something along the lines of, there's not going to be a show, you know, during that time of month, like in April or whatever. And he says, the comment that he made was like, not yet. So he's got something up his sleeve. Oh, Priest bringing those heavy hands. It's funny how of all the MFTs that they zoned in on Tala. That they felt like Tala was like the one. I mean, out of the ones they released, I think, you know, out of JC Mateo, which I think was great in New Japan. It didn't really translate in WWE. And of course, Tala Tonga, was it? Yeah, Tala Tonga. No. Tongaloa. Yeah, Tongaloa. Not the biggest or the brightest, I don't think. But it's supposed to be a very heavy one. Oh man, I can see it in the distance. Hopefully you got like a storm shelter. You can like put us on the phone and go into the storm shelter. I'm terrified of like tornadoes. AW Collision will be at 8 p.m. I wonder why did they do 2 collisions this week? It's just so weird. Why do the extra hour? Oh, he hit him with the Samoan spike. Why did they do that extra hour on Dynamite if they're going to do another one? 100%. Hikuleo did translate way better in Japan. I loved him when he was running with Jay White. Oh, man. Rebecca says, exactly, it's just they look so much healthier with weight on them. They are in a sport where muscle mass and a healthy diet are fundamental part of it. Yeah, that's exactly it. I feel like it's going to cut down on injuries. It's going to cut down on all that if you have muscle mass and you're able to actually lift, and your energy is going to be better if you're actually eating, you know, good meals and exercising correctly. And I mean, it's such a it goes so much further beyond just like the appearance aspect of it, which I feel like that with some of the guys too. Like some of the guys, you know, they struggle a little bit as well, but with keeping that muscle mass on. But like you got some guys that just look like Finn is super fit and lean, but he looks healthy, and I'd love to see, you know, more of that with, you know, the women's roster. It just seems like whenever they try to they get lean, it just they look kind of sick.
I will sue you. I will sue you. I try to go out there to perform the best of my ability, and every time I go out there, my life is in danger. My workplace is a hazard. I was blown up by pyro a few weeks ago. You put me out there when I was even dressed yet, and then.
By the way, in 3 days we were on the road to Forbidden Door. Heck yeah. I'm ready for it.
You know what, Miz? For once,
I'm ready.
Agree with you. Okay, and I'm sorry that happened. I'm going to get to the bottom of this electrical issue right now.
Oh, we know who's doing this.
I feel you might be right.
Oh, he's back in the lab.
Put out all the fires. Okay, hold on, Miz. Just let me handle it, Miz.
Hey, don't touch that! I see you!
That has to be somebody ginormous under that sheet.
There are few matches in WWE history that deliver more deep and heavy consequences than tribal combat. Family leadership supremacy.
That's going to be wild. Hopefully Fatu's able to go. Oh man, tornadoes are terrifying. Like I've never been like around one, thankfully. But like when I was a kid, I watched the movie Twister, and I was like young, like really young, like when that movie came out. And I watched Twister, and I grew up in a pretty rural area, so it was like there was a lot of like hills and mountains and things like that. So we didn't get a lot of really bad storms or tornadoes or anything like that. But I remember a few times we would get like a tornado warning, and it would just like terrify me. Now where I live is not so rural, so it's like now everything's kind of flat, so it concerns me a little bit. But yeah, I'm terrified of tornadoes. Not the phone. Is that solos or truce? What do you mean, Flight? Used to chase. Sorry. Oh, used to chase tornadoes, Capata. Wow. What was like the biggest like tornado that you chased? Like, did you ever have like did you ever come across like something like a really big, devastating one? Oh, there was a phone on the floor after Soul Truth. Oh, okay, gotcha. I bet it was probably, it might have been Truth, because they did knock Truth down there with that, and he hit him with the Samoan spike. So it might have been Truth. I'd have to rewind it back and see. That's funny. Yeah, like where I live now, typically the worst we get is like our winters are really bad. And I feel like that what we end up with now is it's like not even so much snow. Like snow is not a big deal. It's ice. Like I feel like we're in like this position where I just get a lot of ice. So we always have issues with like the driveway and power and all that, all the things like that. So that's the worst part nowadays with weather. But yeah, I have like a basement and everything for like bad weather, so that helps a little, sort of ease the mind. Oh, I did. I was like, you thought I heard your phone. I did. I was like, I don't think it went off that time. I was like, the blue ear strikes again. You probably will hear something today, though. They're supposed to be coming shortly, and they're going to mow the lawn. So if they come before the show's over, I'm not going to say anything, and I'm going to see if you can tell me when they're mowing the lawn. I'm going to test the blue ear. I'll be like, I'm not going to say it, and then I'm going to just see if you hear it at any point. But they're supposed to be coming to mow the lawn today. So I'm curious to see if you hear it. And I also have some vines. I have some vines that's going to have to come down too, so they might work on that today. So that might be a little noisy.
Has there ever been more on the line than what we're going to see in Tribal Combat, the World Championship? Who's going to be the head of the family?
Still playing the music. I know this sounds stupid, but recently our freezer froze. Oh yeah, mine. I think I've had mine like I think the one that I have has done that before too, where it just like completely froze up. It's so weird when that happens. I was on the F5 that hit Enderlin, North Dakota. Oh no, really? Jeez. So what inspired you to want to chase, was it like storms or mostly just tornadoes? Like what inspired you to want to do that, Kapata? Was it sort of like the scientific aspect of it, or was it sort of the thrill of it? Like what inspired you? I'm always curious with these kind of things because I feel like if I saw a tornado, the absolute first thing that I would do would be to go the other direction. So I'm impressed. Oh, you were scared of them when I was a kid. So that actually makes sense. So then you're like, okay, I'm going to overcome that fear. I like that. Yeah, I grew up afraid of them. After the movie, was it the movie Twister that got you, or were you just afraid of them before that in general? Like fully of ice, we had to let it melt in there. Oof. That could be a mess too. Slush I completely forgot SmackDown was on. Oh, you're good, man. I mentioned to you earlier. I was like, I hope Sludge can come check out because I want him to see that I put his thumbnail that he requested as the thumbnail. I put Axiom and Miz on the thumbnail. Yeah, Flight's right. Sludge, you haven't really missed anything. Like Alexa had a match against Jade, and Jade picked up the win. And then Axiom took on Miz, which of course Axiom picked up the win. But that's pretty much it. Then we had the MFT stuff just now. But other than that, that was pretty much it. You've really not missed anything too crazy. It's been kind of like a typical. It's at 2:00 or whatever, but it's a typical SmackDown. It's been pretty much a typical SmackDown. I love it that you guys all welcome each other. It makes me happy when I see that. I love it. We've been hit by some wild storms here. Been in a lot of bad weather. I learned don't be scared, be prepared. That's it. Like, that's pretty much me. Like, I try to have everything that I need in order in case something comes through, but I hope and pray it doesn't. Hope and pray that I do it in vain. But yeah, you have to be prepared. I don't know. They just keep playing music. W thumbnail, but oh, you'll enjoy the thumbnail, Sludge. I'm glad you like it. I was like, I have to put it on. I have to make this one for Sludge. I have to. Okay, so first hour. So Roman and Fatu are going to be first hour. So does that mean that we're going to get... I'm assuming Gunther's going to be the main event. Gunther Cody is probably going to be the main event. First hour is also Sol and Becky. The only things worth mentioning are a great crowd for Axiom and the Danhausen background Easter egg of him building his lab. Yeah. There was a cool segment, too, where, like, Charlotte was, like, playing Big Sister to Alexa after she got beat up, which is pretty cool, too. Sludge, my bad. I'm just busy packing for Japan tomorrow. Oh, man. Big trip to Japan. So how long are you going to be in Japan, Sludge? How long are you going to get to stay? That's exciting.
Brutal.
10 days. Wow, you're going to get to see a lot and do a lot. Are you going anywhere near a Pokemon Center? That would be cool. If you do, you got to film it. Okay, so Oba and Lesnar is an hour one as well. I'll turn the sound back on in just a second, guys. I'm sorry. They're playing so much music. I don't want the stream to get flagged. There we are. We're back.
Tiffy!
Chelsea and Tiffy.
Chelsea, I was always planning on wearing this. We're so in sync. So, speaking of in sync, I was thinking for our entrance, we would
Chelsea,
do like
I'm
a
not coming out with you today.
Wait, but what about last week?
Well, I appreciate what you did last week, but that doesn't mean I'm automatically in your corner.
She might remember you calling her
It's
tacky
just
time.
Not that deep.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
not that deep. Okay, well, I'll see you after then.
Yeah. Good luck.
That's kind of sad. Poor Chelsea.
Chelsea needs all the help she can get right now, considering her
Have a background in atmospheric science. I've always been a weather person. I think it's fascinating. I really do. I really do think it's fascinating. I've always been interested in like storms and things like that. Have you ever have you ever been in like, I know you've lived everywhere. Have you ever been in like a hurricane situation where you've had to evacuate or you've had to like hunker down? Living in Kentucky, I've really not had to deal with a whole lot of hurricane type stuff other than just rain, of course. Oh, Rebecca's caught up now. That's awesome. Bring us a keychain. Yeah, you got to bring us a keychain. Rebecca's feeling under the weather, so she can't forget about her. I don't know, but if I see anything Pokemon related, I'll record it. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, you have to take some pics of your food and stuff and post it. I've never been to Japan, obviously, so I'm fascinated by all that, and I'd love to go. So, yeah, what time you're eating all that cool food and going to all the cool places, remember us and drop a couple pics in the Discord. That's gonna be a lot of fun. How long is your flight, Sludge? Oh man. I think a Chelsea, Tiffy, Blake faction would be fire. Oh my gosh. I think that might melt my brain if we had all three of those on the same team, because those are three of my absolute favorites. That's amazing. That would be incredible, Rebecca. Fly says Chelsea taking the world title off Rhea. I'd be fine with that. I'd be cool with that. Kapata not in one, but was chasing during one that was quite possibly the dumbest thing I've ever done. Oh man. That's just wild. I've always been really freaked out by hurricanes as well. I don't think that it's a fear of necessarily the thing, which I mean, you should have a fear of it to some degree if you're in it, right? But you have to take it seriously. I feel like that's what causes a lot of deaths, is when people don't take them seriously. But the thing that would concern me the most would be just the feeling of trapped. Like, if you don't leave at a certain time, the roads get congested, you can't get out, and then you're trapped there. And then if you're trapped there, no matter what the circumstances are, you're stuck there. And it's like the feeling of being trapped somewhere during those circumstances, that's probably the freakiest thing for me. I love Chelsea too, Rebecca. She's one of my absolute favorites. I think Chelsea she's so good at, like, anytime you could give her like 10 seconds and she owns it. Like, no matter what type of TV time she gets, like, she owns whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she makes the most of everything she has. She's so underrated. Fly says, ain't the polls in Japan better because gambling is illegal? You know what's really weird, though, Flight, is in Japan, you know, see, in the United States and Pokemon, we have like full art trainers. We have like full art trainer cards that have just the Pokemon trainer, not a Pokemon on the card. This is pretty cool. We have the Pokemon card, the trainer card, and it'll have like just the trainer, no Pokemon. Those cards in the United States, nobody really wants them. Like, typically those are like some of the lowest expensive in terms of value. Like, they're the lowest value cards in a set, because people in the United States love Pokemon cards, not necessarily. They feel cheated. Like, if there's 6 like big SIR cards in a set, and 3 of them are like 5 of them are Pokemon and 1's the trainer, if I pull the trainer, I'm usually disappointed. It's the complete opposite in Japan. The gold card is always like the top, and then right below the gold card, it's always the trainer cards. Like, they love Pokemon trainer cards with people on them. And it's so weird how that's like, the culture is just different, like, to where that's something that they really love there that we don't really hear. It's that they're just not that popular. Plata says tornadoes are sudden hurricanes are regional problems, not like city problems. Yeah. Category 4 with 150 miles per hour is intense, to say the least. You can run from a tornado, you can't run from a hurricane. Wise words. Yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting places like in Florida that get, like Florida and, places like that get bad hurricanes, but I just don't know that I would want to live somewhere that's a constant, or at least an annual thing.
Gonna spring from the comic book.
I got too many collectibles. Sludge says my flight from Jacksonville to Chicago is 2 hours, and it's a 2-hour layover, and the flight from Chicago to Japan is 14 hours. So in total, I'm traveling for about 17 to 20 hours, man. So what have you got loaded up for entertainment? Are you going to be checking out, like, are you going to sit and watch a ton of movies? Are you got a Switch or something you're taking? Like, what's the entertainment on that flight?
Sami Zayn, always complaining lately that he's not respected, that nobody understands, that he doesn't understand why he's not appreciated.
In tornado season here, I hate I bet you have a pretty rough tornado season, don't you, Rebecca? 10 Eastern. Bro, that's 4 a.m. Oh, is that what it said? Is that what it said? Always ready. I always want to put the woo 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 in there, but I know that he doesn't want it. 4 a.m. So the mask versus mask is going to be 4 a.m. for you, 10 a.m. Eastern for me, or 10 p.m. Eastern for me. Is that tomorrow? I was gabbing and I didn't pay attention. This crowd is amazing. Yeah, they are. I love these foreign crowds. They're so good. Rebecca says so. I've never flown. Can you take snacks on your carry-on bag? That's a great question, Rebecca. I'm right there with you. I've never flown either. So you and I are in the same we're in the same situation here.
Sami Zayn is looking to take out some frustrations against a man who has some career frustrations.
Kapata says, yeah, I'm not about wind. I can throw my Jeep. I'm good. I'll live in the coldest place in the lower 48, but we also have storms, just not crazy. Yeah, I would take cold over the Jeep throwing wind speeds. I'm right there with you, Kapata. I'm not much on storms. Like, I don't mind a thunderstorm or something like that, whatever. As long as I try, like, even when I travel, I always try to travel on days too. Like, if I look at the forecast for that week and I know that I have like things that have to be done that's like out of town, I always try my best to pick it on days that I know the weather's going to be nice, because I just don't generally like driving a whole lot in just storms. I'd rather just go out on a nice day, nice weather, and then on the rainy days I kind of stay in and get work done. That's just the way I kind of do it.
Oh, did he? Oh, really? You believe he was trying to do the right thing? Was he trying to do the right thing when Gunther had the
Sammy's got such an attitude. Yes, AAA is at 10 Eastern. Oh, man.
How is that trying to do the right thing?
It's teaching Cody the error of
a sleeper hold from Gunther is teaching him a lesson?
I don't know what to do with all that. How long is that show? How long do you think that show will run? Sludge, I got some movies downloaded on Netflix. I'm gonna watch some movies in flight. Got my headphones, but most importantly, I got my neck pillow. I'm sleeping through the whole flight, but when their man or woman comes through with the food, I always wake up. I've heard that airplane food is not great. Have you had good experiences with airplane food, Sludge? Or has it like gotten better? I don't know. I've never been, so I don't know. I've heard people say that before. You know what, like, a dream of mine would be to get on a train, specifically the Hogwarts Express, and have the little lady come through with the snack trolley, and me to pull out my gold, my gold straight out of the Gringotts bank, and buy everything on the cart, and I want to look at her in a terrible British accent and say, "We'll take the lot," and then hold it up, and then eat all of the snacks and the chocolate frogs and the Birdie Bots every flavor beans that I can possibly eat, and I want to drink all the butterbeer. That's what we want to do.
It is scorching hot inside Olympic Arena in Barcelona, Spain, with these competitors.
You should download all the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings movies, Sludge, because that'll probably like take the whole flight. Rebecca says that yes, they get bad. Sometimes I live 30 minutes from Smithfield and 45 minutes from Amory, where the entire town was basically blown away. Oh, that's freaky. Man. There was a town like a couple hours from me that got completely blown off the map too. Very rural. There was nothing really there, and like it took them years to rebuild what little bit they did have. But we had a tornado that was about an hour from us touch down last year, and it stayed on the ground for quite some time. I was a little concerned. Just can't bring any liquid. That was a pretty good looking drop kick. Rebecca says because I couldn't go 20 hours with no snacks and just plain peanuts. I couldn't either. Like, I gotta have some snacks going. Gotta have something to eat going. Capata says longer flights, they have way better food. Does it change based off of like where you, like if you're sitting in like first class, I'm assuming the food's better, right? Like depending on what type of seat that you have.
Each and every year, they are loving Friday Night SmackDown. We'll tell you who's not loving it right now is Sami Zayn.
10 p.m. I think, Rebecca. Yeah, flight says 10 p.m. So it's gonna be a late one.
Sami needs to start thinking fast.
Flight says their weeklies are always at 10 p.m., but they're only an hour. I thought a PLE would be like 3 hours, so they would start earlier. I wish they would have.
SmackDown as they prepare for Clash in Italy.
Rebecca says, yes, the snack buggy was awesome. Oh, man. I always think about, like, that snack cart from Harry Potter, and I always think about when Kevin McAllister in Home Alone Lost in New York. I always think about in Home Alone 2 when he gets the room and he goes up there and he opens the cabinet and it's just full of just junk. Like, it's full of, like, cookies and, like, cakes and jelly beans and all kinds of craziness. I've always wanted that. Let's see.
Oh, Cardona, the effect of that big right hand.
I mean, it's understandable that these fans will be split between these two. These are two.
LOL, Trump just bought in TKO. Really? Oh, wow. I hadn't seen that. That's crazy. Well, I guess it makes sense, though. Rebecca says, okay, Flight, are we going to live stream it? Y'all know where I'll be. Yeah, I'll do it. Yep. We'll live stream it. That'll be the first AAA live stream on the channel. So we'll do it. It should be fun. Capata says, yes, but most of the time they have decent food in first class, never flown economy overseas. I've always been like, I don't know, like, I have such a, when I was a kid, like, I had such a fear of heights that, like, I had a lunchroom and it had really high ceilings. And I remember, like, sitting in the lunchroom. And then, like, when I sat down, I would look up. And just, like, sitting in the chair looking up at the ceiling would give me, like, vertigo. And, like, even when I, like, go to a theater and I watch a movie, like, let's say if it's, like, a Superman movie, a Spider-Man movie, something that takes place in, like, around really tall skyscraper buildings, and there's a lot of interaction between the buildings, and there's falling, and people, like, flying, like Spider-Man's like flying in between the buildings or whatever. It makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out. My palms will get super sweaty, and then I'll just feel like I'm gonna just hit the floor. And it always freaks me out. I have a really big phobia. And there's a guy, I don't know if you guys listen to the band Breaking Benjamin, but when he performs concerts overseas, he actually gets on it. Like his band flies, but he gets on like on a ship and goes over on a ship. So it takes him like twice or 3 times as long to get there because he has this fear of flying, because he has this fear or phobia of heights. That's why their album, that's why like their 3rd album was called Phobia. And on the cover of the album, the guy's like levitating off the ground because that's like one of his greatest fears. I've always related to that.
As Cardona. Oh, yeah, he was looking for the Rough Rider there. And then there was a Blue Thunder attempt as well.
Oh, that was kind of high on the shoulders. Rebecca says, yes, Home Alone 2 Snack Cabin is what dreams are made of. Does anyone remember Hook, the movie with Robin Williams, the Lost Boys snack table? Oh, it was so good. The snack table was amazing in Hook. Absolutely. That's a good shout out. I always look for that kind of stuff. Like, I always feel like the snacks in those movies just look so good. And I know that the cake in Matilda that Trunchbull made the kid eat was like, you know, it made the kid sick because he just had to keep eating it. But I always wanted chocolate cake when I watched Matilda. I'm like, I watched Matilda, I need chocolate cake. These guys are having a really good back and forth match, honestly. But I never flew on a plane until the day I left for basic training. 9 months later, I was jumping out of them. That's wild. That's wild. Did you have any hesitation, like, on your first flight? Like, the first time you was on a flight, did you have any hesitation?
What will that bring about as they close into the massive championship match on Saturday?
Rebecca says, I bought TKO stock a year ago and has never went up. UFC is bleeding TKO dry. Oh, foot's on the rope. Yeah, you're right. They're taking, like, everything. WWE is basically paying for everything else, it seems like. And I mean, and really the fans of WWE are really what's paying for it, because if you go to one of their shows right now, it's like astronomical.
Sami Zayn came in handy there. Great ring awareness.
Cardona knows how close he was to taking this.
Yeah, and when you're desperate for a win and something as frustrating as that happens, you can come apart at the seams, and Cardona has to stay locked in here.
Sami trying to fight his
Is Cardona actually going to win? Or has he taken Chelsea's advice? She doesn't care if she loses every match as long as she gets TV time. That seems to be with Cardona lately. It's like, I mean, he's actually on TV, but he just never gets the win. It almost seems like they're giving him a little bit of that Chelsea treatment. But I love Cardona because I watch Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I've watched a lot of the stuff he's done throughout the years. Like even when they were doing the WWE thing called Figure It Out, I watched all that because I collect action figures and things as well. So, oh, he hit him. That's it. So I'm a fan of Cardona. But I think Chelsea is like I said earlier, I think she's the absolute master of like milking that screen time. And Cardona's good. Cardona's great, but I think Chelsea's got like a. She has mastered the art of just milking that screen time. She's so good. She's one of my absolute favorites. But take off was scary and landing was weird the first time, but now I trust flying more than cars.
Cardona. What a gutsy matchup from both men. Matched, of course, by this riot of an atmosphere in Barcelona. Hats off to Sami Zayn for a major win.
Wade, it is that time of the year, and you know it well, having accomplished it, when careers can really be altered. King and Queen of the Ring, the tournament begins this coming week.
Yeah, one of my favorite times of the year. Tournament time, and those underloved superstars in the locker room who are looking for a little juice right now, looking to get their career to the next level, while
a big win.
Queen of the Ring tournaments
I mean, I wouldn't have been upset if Sami had lost, honestly. I feel like Cardona does need a win.
Get a title match at SummerSlam. Here's a look back at the history of it all.
The coronation draws near. For two worthy competitors, royalty awaits. The king and queen will be crowned.
King and Queen of the Ring.
tournament where champions are forged in combat.
I'm still upset because he was headlining shows and at the height of his career. Probably just for this. The only explanation I have is to be close to Chelsea while they work together. Yeah, that has to be it. That, and I don't know in terms of like the aspect, but like the indies right now, like you said, are kind of like they're on fire. They're having like this big, you know, boom period. So I'm sure he was making great money because he was playing like he was wrestling a lot of big shows. I mean, I don't know. I think you're right. I think just being close to Chelsea and maybe that's it. Maybe he's adopted that same mindset of like, long as I'm on TV and long as I'm getting to wrestle and I'm getting paid well, that's good. But on this path, I'll be honest, I don't see Cardona sticking. I don't see it sticking. Like, I think he'll be, you know, I honestly, you know how they do nowadays with just releasing people out of the blue for no reason. It doesn't really matter if you're on TV or not. Like, they just release you. You'll be on TV Friday. They'll release you on Saturday. So I could totally see in the future Cardona being among those releases. I hope not, unless that's what he wants. But because I'm a fan. But
and we invite you for a very special show. Stick around for the epic story of how a regional wrestling promotion.
Flight says, take off the scare. Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Oh, this is the one I missed. You have a better chance of being hit by lightning than being on a plane crash. I feel like that the odds are good, but it's like there's that aspect of like a phobia where you just, no matter how unlikely something is, it's like you tap into it.
WWE and the USA go hand in hand because,
and that's like my thing. It's like,
I feel like
I don't know that I mean, I think if I had to do it, I could do it. Like if I absolutely had to, like if it was like a situation where I had to do it, but
wrestling has become,
it would definitely be rough on me. If I was doing it with someone that had been on like somebody like yourself that's been on a lot of those, like plane rides and flights and things like that, I'd probably be a lot chiller because I feel like I was with somebody that was more like, even though it wouldn't make a difference in the event necessarily of like engine issues or anything like that, I would feel better about it knowing I'm with somebody that this person's like a pro at flying. You could give me the ins and the outs and like, you got to be here at this time, you got to do this. Like that part of it stresses me out too. I have action figures of wrestlers even I don't remember. They are WWE Kurgan and Jackal. I remember the name Kurgan, but I can't put a face to it now that you mention it. Is it like the big rubber wrestlers from the 80s? Is that the ones you have? Like the big rubber guys? Rebecca says, Chelsea refused to share a hotel with Cardona. I heard that. He got spray tanner all over the bed one time and stained the sheets with a matte size stain. Now she refuses to share. I don't blame her. I feel like Chelsea, Chelsea's like a, I feel like she's almost like a, she's got a lot of patience for putting up with some of Cardona's antics, which I guess anybody that has to deal with me probably has to put up with a lot of my antics, because my energy level, guys, is actually pretty chill, but I do a lot of this all the time. I don't stop talking. I talk way too much. I'm way too positive to the point that it like makes people upset if I'm positive. And then the other thing is I have boundless energy. I feel like I can just do whatever all the time. I don't ever really get super tired or anything like that. I just go. So I can be a lot. So I can totally relate. And I'm very impulsive, especially with shopping. So if I see something, I just buy it. And then like, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought that. Where am I going to put it? That's usually the question that like I get now from like family. If I'm like getting ready to buy something, like, where are you going to put that? I'm like, oh, I think I'm going to put it here, but I usually don't know where I'm going to put it. Capata, when I was in Cali, I flew to North Carolina because I didn't want to drive. That's funny. Oh no, they're in a 2-pack action figures. Okay. I'm about to look up Kurgan and Jackal now. You've got me interested. Movable arms and legs, maybe 90s. Okay. Wonder if it's like the Bone Crunchers or something. That's cool. I'd like to go back and get some of those like old like LJN rubber wrestlers from back in the day. They're so expensive now though, and they're very hard to find in good shape with like all the paint. Rebecca says, so happy to spend my sick day with my friends. Hi, friends. Absolutely, Rebecca. We're so happy to have you. So happy to have you here hanging out with us, and we hope that it makes you feel better.
Against my better judgment,
there's Nick.
I've granted you both this television time so that you can say what you need to say. All I ask from you in return...
Flight. That's not Barcelona. What did they just show us?
What do you think I am, Nick? You think I'm an animal?
It's take the same time to drive from LA to Sacramento as fly. Oh, there you go.
I promise. I'll be civilized today. I'm gonna go out there and attack Cody. Verbally. I'm gonna go out there and tell him exactly how I feel about him.
I wonder how this is gonna go. They're gonna go wild.
Also, if you consider coming back to Spain, maybe let's go to Madrid next time.
Oh. Is that like a thing, Flight?
I mean, really, you're gonna
New
say
York
that
City?
in front of these
That's what I thought, but
Gunther and Cody face to face coming up.
I didn't want to say it. Sound a little weird if it was wrong.
We'll whoop it European style.
Joe Tessitore should never say, let's whoop it European style. Joe Tessitore. Pal. What are we thinking, man? Oh, man, I remember those. The Too Tough series Bone Crunchers. Yeah. I used to love those back in the day. When I was a kid, like, I was one of those guys, like, kids that would, like, want all the wrestling toys. It wasn't just, like, a favorite. Like, I was wanting, like, different ones. Like, I would want, like, everybody on the card, not just, like, the top. Like, I wouldn't want just, like, the Stone Cold The Rock. Like, I wanted, like, the Val Venus. I wanted, like, the Al Snow. I wanted, like, all of, like, the lower mid-card, because I had, like, a figure federation that I played in my head. Like, everybody in the, like, I had the wrestling setups and the rings and everything, so it was, like, this person's wrestling this person for this title, and then he lost this title on this day on this. So, like, that's one of the reasons why I love playing Capata's game and also playing WWE GM modes, is because it's like I was playing that pretty much when I was a kid, and I always used like those bone crunching figures, and I loved it. The worst was when I would like play with them, and like I would play with them to the point that like the arms or the legs would fall off. Fly says Barcelona versus Madrid is rival in almost all sport ways. Oh, that was great English.
Devastating damage to anyone who's on the receiving end of it. And what a major asset Lil Yachty has been since aligning with Trent Williams.
Sometimes I just brain fart when I die. You cracked me up. I got it. I understood completely what you were saying though.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes I hear comments, and you've heard them before too, where I'm like I'm reading them and I'm like, what does this mean? Never from you, but you know what I'm talking about.
I am the man with the money. I am the man with the connections.
Lil Yachty.
I am the man that makes.
Why is he saying I am like that?
And what's happening tonight in Barcelona, Spain? Well, for the first time ever, we are all witnessing the Trick Williams campaign.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome. How are you? Welcome to the chat. SmackDown is live right now in Barcelona. It came on at 2 o'clock, but it'll be on like Netflix and everything normally. It'll be on USA and everything normally tonight at 8. So it'll be normal time in the US, but if you have a VPN, you can go ahead and watch it now. But welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jacob.
And I am the man who's been holding down the brand for quite some time. Hold on, I can't hear you.
Trick's going to look so strange. We see him in white so much. When Trick doesn't wear white, it's going to look really different. It's going to be like, what's going on? Trick looks weird. Rebecca says, these are still in box, mint condition. I hope you got them for me at a yard sale. My nephew had thousands of dollars worth of action figures. I bought him a big gold belt replica, the metal and leather. Oh, wow. Well, you were like instantly became like the #1 ant at that point when you're getting the big gold belt replicas.
That's right. I made the most of my days.
Nice.
And I took out Carmelo Hayes.
That's really cool.
Writing checks, we don't care who's next. I like that.
I keep all my figures in like boxes now too. When I was a kid, I played with them, but now I'm like, I better not.
To prove himself to be the future of the business, like Trick Williams.
Okay, I live in Canada, but have Netflix. Okay.
And with Barcelona knowing a little something about royalty, I figured it's only right if Trick Williams declares himself for the King of the Ring.
Oh, that's big.
Tournament.
Yeah, it was on it too. If you're using Netflix, you should be good to go ahead and watch it if you're in Canada. Very cool, Jacob. Who's your favorite wrestler, if you don't mind me asking? The Goldberg version WCW. Oh, that's cool. He was 4.
Ricky Saints caused a major commotion at ringside, and Trick Williams capitalized.
He was 4. That was an awesome gift. No champions in King of the Ring. Is that so difficult? Why do they do it, man? Like, it just complicates things. Oh, Melo's over.
Okay, hold on, Trick. Let me digest all that. You saying King of the Ring, right?
King of the Ring.
Right. Okay. King of the microphone, yes. King of the entrance, yes. But King of the Ring, hey, that's grown folk business, dog. And you too little. So look, Trick, here's what we gonna do. Tonight, I'm gonna take care of Ricky Saints for getting involved in our business last week. And after that,
same as champions. I don't know why they do it. It makes no sense.
For that United States
Who do you want to win the King of the Ring flight? And Rebecca, who do you want to win King of the Ring? Everybody in the chat. Big Time Beck says, as a self-proclaimed, no, official first lady of the channel, I would like to welcome you, Jacob. We have fun, talk wrestling, Pokemon, and just stuff. So feel free to talk with us. That is very nice of you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. I love it that you guys are so welcoming.
If only I didn't have Lil Yachty by my side. If only the crowd would chant, whoop that Trick for me.
No, there was like 4 people that said it. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna whoop that Trick. Don't worry about it, y'all.
But the thing is, Melo, only if you could grow an inch for every time you made an excuse, then maybe. Hold on, this is what y'all want to see? Because Melo is here. Melo's in the ring with Trick Williams. And Melo, if you can stop making excuses and maybe grow an inch every single time you made one.
You already said that.
You can see Trick Williams face to face, eye to eye, man to man, and realize that I'm just better than you.
Come on with it, then.
This is the revolution.
Oh, Ricky Saints. Rebecca says, Oba, if he is entered. If not, then I got to go with L.A. Knight. Yeah. Great choice. Great choice. If Oba's in, I imagine that's going to be, there's nobody on top of that. King Ricky Saints and Queen Blake. Oh, Queen Blake. I said that earlier. I'm right there with you, man. I love how you think. I like Melo and Trick too, says Rebecca.
Thank you. I love you too, Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't.
Fly says Queen of the Ring is made for her. Like, come on. It's perfect.
Last week,
it's perfect.
you sucker punched me. You thought you had a leg up.
It's pretty much like you said, it's made for her.
And after I'm done with you, I'm coming for the United States Championship because that's what a real champion does.
Champion.
Hold on there, Ricky Saints. You come out here telling lies, striking poses, looking like a damn bobblehead, losing, saying that you coming out to my championship. You absolutely make.
We already got JD McDonough as the
And you
bobblehead.
suck. I tell you what, since you're in the ring with the real champion, let me give you some real champion advice. Shut the hell up when Trick Williams tells you to shut the hell up.
Oof. Look at the size difference between Trick and Ricky.
Siamese twins figure out who's better between the both of you. Short Kings. Maybe you can figure out who is going to get the title.
And
match
Mello
against
even.
Trick Williams. Because when it comes to the ring, I have no problem.
Is Ricky taller than Mello?
Trick Williams is the king.
I think he is.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, you know what? You are the king. You're the king of delusion. You're a one-trick pony. How about this? Take your lemon pepper stuffers and stuff your ass on out of... Oh!
Trick slap.
Man. He should put some flour on his hands first.
And Lil Yachty's pulling the champ away.
Hey, the champ don't fight unless the champ gets paid. It's that simple, Joe Test. But wow, what a trick slap to poor Ricky Saints, whose mouth got him into big trouble there.
Big Time Beck says the ruler got to be king. He will be just and fair ruler. I'm sorry, but the only true queen of WWE has got to win this year. 3 things true in life: taxes, work, and the queen winning world titles. I like it.
Everywhere I go.
I like it. I love this thing with like I was never a really big Charlotte fan back in the day. I don't know. It was like a disconnect. I don't know why I didn't really like her, but I was always like a big Becky fan. And ever since they put Charlotte with Alexa, like it totally worked on me. I feel like she's shown so much like personality and I don't know, like I've actually become a Charlotte fan, and I'm pretty excited about it because I just never was. I always respected her and I liked her, but I was never like, she was never like a favorite. And now I always look forward to seeing her. So it's definitely, it worked on me because it just brought so much out. You can tell she's having so much fun. She already won Royal Rumble. She has never won Queen of the Ring. She has to win Queen of the Ring at some point. Like she's the queen. There's no way that you can have her not win Queen of the Ring at some point. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I'm going to step away, guys, and get something else to drink because I'm pretty much out of water here, so I'll be right back. I won't be but just a second. Just a second. I'll just leave this going so you guys don't have to listen to the the intro music. All right, guys, I'm back. Hey, I think I cut back just in time, too. Yeah, that was like perfect timing. That was perfect. Let's see here. So she's acting like Ashley now, not Charlotte. I agree. I think that's it. I think she's letting a lot more of her real personality shine through, and I think it's endearing her to the fans. I agree.
Saints was victorious in the match.
I never liked Charlotte at first
on
either.
the ropes during the
Yeah, same, Jacob. Like it took me many years. I always respected her and her talent, and I always would say she's so talented and all this kind of stuff. But as a favorite, I never would have counted her as a favorite. But now I've definitely grown to really like her. I'm from Kentucky. You said you're from Canada. What part of Canada are you from, Jacob?
Shut absolute Ricky Saints up with an
Jacob, I think it was being Ric Flair's daughter. She came to the sun to prove that she wasn't just a Nepo baby. She didn't care if we liked her or not. She was here to win championships. You just said it. I think you're right. I think she was like, I got to get out of Ric's shadow, and I have to prove that I'm not just here to be here. I think that's it. I think it was like, I have to prove myself, and I can't do it if I'm in Ric's shadow. So I think she was just very goal focused, championship focused, all that kind of stuff. And now I feel like she's seeing this whole other side of it with like, oh, okay, I kind of want to focus on other things as well. And I don't know, like I love the run she's been on lately. Mississippi. I think you're 100% right. Hey, Lou's in the house. Let's see here. Hi guys, why does SmackDown start now? So SmackDown today is from Barcelona. So it started at 2 p.m. Start at 2 p.m. there. It's 8 o'clock in the U.S., but with a VPN, we're going to go ahead and we're watching it as it's actually live. So that's why we're live today at 2 o'clock. I appreciate you guys so much hanging out with me. I know it's an odd schedule. I know it's a little bit different, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a really fun show.
He's finding out again what Carmelo Hayes can offer up.
Yeah, one thing is true of
Watch her and Lexi's reels. They're so funny. That's how I figured it out. I need to go over there and check out some of those because I haven't watched any of them yet. I'll do that, Rebecca. Uh-oh, Flight. Third internet crash. Apparently we have another storm on Sunday. I was like, when you disappeared there for a second, I was like, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh. I bet his internet crashed.
Before giving way to Sami Zayn in late March. Then Trick Williams obviously starred at WrestleMania.
Yep, Rebecca's got you there. It's on early with a VPN. Flight says, can't believe this is happening the weekend WWE comes to Europe. Oh, man, what's the chances, right? Hey, check this out. I'm Andre the Giant. Yeah, Clash is early, too, Rebecca. It comes on at 2 tomorrow as well. I think the kickoff's at 1. Main show's at 2. It's on Sunday, though. Clashes, I think. Right? Yeah. I got my little grape Olipop. I feel like Andre the Giant when I drink these. It's not cold enough. Not cold enough. Anybody that is checking out the channel for the first time, if you haven't yet, please drop a like on the stream. It's a big help. It really lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying what you see, and then it just pushes the content out to more people, so the chat gets a little bigger, the channel gets a little bigger. It's just great. So I would just recommend that you guys drop a like and subscribe, because we're going to be doing all kinds of streams this weekend. We've got the AAA show tomorrow night, and then we also have Clash in Italy coming up on Sunday, as well as like Raw, SmackDown, all those shows. So if anybody hasn't dropped a like, please do so and subscribe. I really appreciate it.
This is a big statement night on the cards for Ricky Saints if he can win this one.
Kapata says, want any other quick visual tweaks, background of the cards, spacing, etc.
Going super old school, halfway down the ropes with swag.
I'll tell you what, Joe, it's one thing to beat a man
what do you mean, Kapata? Oh, do you mean like...
He did. Ridiculous. And he knew it.
Did I miss something?
And he drops the knee. Man, the impact on Carmelo Hayes. Able to survive that.
Oh, at Take Flight. Okay, gotcha. I was like, I don't know. Is that me?
All right, we've done the flash stuff. Now it is time to punish our opponent and convert this into a dub.
10 out of 10 joke. I got to do it. You know, I have to tell that joke every time I drink one of these. I have to say I feel like Andre the Giant. They're actually really good, Rebecca, but I would recommend just go with the grape. I've tried a lot of the other flavors, and they're not amazing. But the grape tastes just like a grape soda, but it only has like 30 calories, and it has like 3 grams of sugar. So it's actually really good. I would recommend it. I quit drinking like actual like soda, and I'll just drink one of these like every other day or something. It's really good for your digestion as well. They're kind of expensive is the only downside.
A little bit too much gloating and taunting
Right.
for this audience from Saints.
Oh, I'm excited for AAA too. I'm really excited for it.
Right across that top rope.
We're in the meat chopping business now in this match.
Big uppercut. So close.
LOL, Chase Road. That was missed like it was prompt.
Slaps him in the back of the head, Wade.
I mean, can you get more disrespectful
man.
than
I mean, these are the things that we talk about with Ricky Saints. Good for Mello.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's political. You know, the thing is with me is I'm like Ron Burgundy. Like, if you guys put, you know, FU San Diego on the prompter, I'd probably end up reading it just because I read whatever's on the prompt.
Ricky Saints and
Let's see. Of course, it's not cold enough. You've been here for 2 hours. Yeah, but I just took a break and went and grabbed it out of the fridge. I put them in the fridge right before we started.
Championship. Moments ago, Trick Williams announcing that he is going to be part of King of the Ring. Remember, the King and Queen of the Ring tournament begins this week. The winners of those tournaments will get a title shot at SummerSlam.
Oh, darn, I'm sugar-free. Yeah, that's the best way to be. I don't know if you can get these like completely sugar-free or not. You might be able to. But these are like the ultra baby cans. Like, they actually make a traditional size can as well. But I do recommend the grape. Who y'all got in the Mass vs. Mass? I'm going with the Real El Grande Americano. That Shorty El Grande Americano is a fraud. Oh, man. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say the real. I'm saying Kaiser. Kaiser's winning, I think. I think Kaiser for sure.
As Carmelo went skyward, the knees of Saints went up, crushing the ribs of Mello.
At Flight, what did you mean with 400 XP? I think he's talking about like your chat.
Great scene here.
Like you get like points for like all your comments or something. I don't really understand it.
From going from the roar in Spain. No, there's a quick one.
Oh, but he, like coconut, or I mean, Lou is always like top of the charts. I asked Flight about why Europe hates AC. Okay, I get it now. Oh yeah, he's explaining that. Yeah. That's funny, guys. You guys are funny.
The kind of action that Carmelo Hayes has made his own over the past 12 plus months, and in the short taste we've got of Ricky
So
Saints,
I was telling you about that
in that same
Steelbook set yesterday, Flight, and they created the label, but they still haven't shipped it, so I'm still waiting. I'm like, oh my gosh, how much longer do I have to wait on this thing?
Saints sent back, as was Hayes.
Crazy. Rebecca, we're gonna have to get you.
Who has something more left?
We're gonna have to get you set up in the Discord.
Able to duck out of the way.
We're gonna have to get you set up in the Discord. It's super easy, I promise. It's still not shipped. They just created a label. It's just sitting there. It's wild, man. It's so crazy.
And this deep into matches is where Carmelo Hayes comes into his own.
Trying to shake off that most recent right hand, though. He's reaching for his left eye.
Flight says that Rebecca, I'd Ludwig, but I feel like WWE and AAA might give the win to Chad now since Ludwig will be in court for the elevator incident. Yeah, if that may complicate things, Flight. That's a great point. Oh.
That's your second
Dirty Diana.
reference of the night, Joe Taslim. Yes,
Yeah, we're gonna have to help get you in the Discord, Rebecca, for sure.
Get a hat trick.
Well, Carmelo Hayes wanted a hat trick of counts right there, but he only got 2, but it's getting close now.
Olympic Arena here in Barcelona, where the dream team
Should end at 5.
and now where Ricky Saints is looking for
Blue.
a big
Should be
win.
5 o'clock.
But Mello denies it.
Mello must be seeing stars after that impact, and Ricky Saints
Playing the ice
knows
store so
it.
this match can
And
go
Ricky
on and
Saints
then deal
knows
with
this
what
is
is
there
ruled in
for the
court.
taking.
Yeah.
Oh, he sends him out.
That's what I'm hearing. Gunther paid the bail.
Carmelo Hayes just about gathering his wits in the nick of time.
Oh, wow. Right on the top of Ricky Saints' head.
Right in front of the Spanish announce desk. Oh, and now both men looking to get the best of each other. He sends him over the barrier. And Carmelo's out in the crowd here in Barcelona. Oh, jeez.
I'm enjoying the new headset, guys. Pretty nice.
Both men dragging at this point.
It's more comfortable.
By the way, they got to watch that count. That's a 9 count right now.
Oh.
That's a double count out.
I wonder if that was meant to be that way or what. No. No. I guess that just allows him to walk for the time being.
Well, Carmelo Hayes has pleaded his case and dropping his guard in the process.
Well, he was discussing it with our official, Ryan Tran. All of a sudden, that's when Saints attacks. A big kick from Mello. First 48 and a monstrous one.
That was planned.
Double count out between Ricky Saints and Carmelo
I think he paid the fine for the
Hayes.
assault last week before the AAA show and he flew back to Mexico. Could be wrong though. Yeah, it's definitely been like a weird situation with that whole thing because you keep hearing like new developments and things. I'm curious what really went down there, but it's kind of been all over the place.
Of course, at Clash in Italy, many are calling it what will be the greatest rematch in history. And how could anybody have ever seen it coming with Brock Lesnar retired to all of a sudden going from that to hitting 4 F5s on Obafemi?
Yeah, two of the biggest, most...
Yeah, it's like with certain things, like you can just pay the bail and walk until they like find you guilty or whatever. So it's like you see it a lot. You see it a lot of times where like people just like they could be embroiled in really bad things, and then they pay a certain amount of money. And $1,000 is really low. That's really low. Sometimes I feel like the system is kind of like it's like I've heard like really stuff way worse than this, and people walking for the time being until, you know, something else happens. It's pretty wild. Wouldn't be a thing here. Yeah, it's like a cultural difference kind of thing. It's wild. Lou says, Chase, you should make yourself in 2K26 or 2K25. I actually had a couple guys on here make me into the game that did a really great job. I had Sludge made me in the game, which looked great. And that should be good to play. Sludge made me in the game, and then Dreads also made me in the game.
With the beast cast down, the bringer of
Oh.
war summoned all who
There's Rebecca's guy.
reach his throne.
The king.
Obafemi, open challenge will commence.
They answered his call and found
Yeah, flight. All soldiers are misdemeanor unless you use a weapon to find you 1,000.
nearly absolute.
And if you plead out, they let you pay a fine and something on promotion. Yeah. Yep.
Titans
That's it.
do not fade quietly.
That's how it works.
They wait.
Blue says
They watch.
sub count 218 subs.
That way.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
The die is cast.
It's completely stalled my TikTok growth at the time because they hit me with those 2 copyright strikes on TikTok, and so I've had to basically stop posting clips because one more strike and the whole TikTok gets taken down. So I'm just gonna have to be. I'm shifting into something different. I'm gonna start being a little. I'm gonna start using that creativity a bit more. I won't be posting any clips really. It's going to be all original content in terms of like, they don't want people like AW to want you to react to their stuff because, or they want you to have clips and things because it draws traffic to their product. But WWE doesn't, so at least not right now. So I'll be posting like the previews and stuff, of course, but I'll be posting other things as well. But I'm not going to post any more WWE clips. And that's fine. That just challenges me to be more creative. Oh, there's Tiffy time.
Idea for you not to be in Chelsea's party tonight.
Yeah, I guess she does have a little bit of sense in that big old head of hers.
My big head. Have you seen yours?
You know what? Tonight, we're going to hand her your old Chelsea's problem, okay? And then she's going to learn not to mess with us.
That's right. When we're done with that desperate Chelsea, it's only a matter of time before that U.S. title finds a new home.
Good luck with that.
Chelsea Green, Nia Jax, next.
Oh, that's next. Lucis, did we get Trick? Hold on one second. I missed something. Oh, yeah. Found the girl that made the car and bro walked free for 7 months. I just Googled y'all get issues. Yeah. You're not kidding. Oh, bah. Oh, bah. Did we get Trick fighting someone? If not, get your lemonade pepper steppers. Oh man. Lemonade. Rebecca says, I wonder if you put a disclaimer for the video that all rights reserved WWE if you could post clips. I'm not sure. I mean, that might be something to try. I've kind of worked out a lot of the YouTube issues, but the clips I'd never had an issue with before, and then out of the blue, instead of a claim, they hit me with 2 strikes. And with the way TikTok works, you get 3 strikes and you're out pretty much. They take the whole account. So it kind of got me in a point where I was like, I see what a lot of, I see what a lot of bigger wrestling content creators are doing. I've heard that they've been getting banned and things as well. I saw a few of them are making secondary accounts and they're calling them like, blank reacts. So like for me, Chase Wrestling Reacts, instead of just Chase Wrestling, it'd be Chase Wrestling Reacts. But I really don't, I mean, it's easy in the sense it's very easy. It's really easy content in the sense that, people connect with it and talk about it. But it's one of those things where, I don't know, it's just weird. Like AEW doesn't say anything, like you're good. But WWE is like on a tear right now for some reason. Yeah, so it's going to be really exciting on the channel once we hit 500 subs, because we're going to be able to do the patron stuff. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm sort of estimating that we'll be at 500 by September. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Now that could go a lot faster, because lately it feels like do you guys remember, I know Flight remembers for sure, but do you remember Flight? We was just at 150. We was just at 150 subs. We even had like a big conversation about it, and we had a bunch of people in the chat talking about it. And it feels like it was just like recently. And we're already at 218. It's like, or 219. Yeah, Sancho or Denise got strikes too. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people, and they're going into like that secondary channel kind of thing, and I don't know, like it would work to a degree, because then it would be like, oh, you don't care, but then okay, let's say you build the channel up and then it gets taken down. So it's like, I feel like it's sort of a crux at that point, or a crutch. So it's just like, it's definitely kind of an interesting topic in the sense it's like difficult to know what to do. Nikita posted that the Kentucky NXT tickets are on sale. Woo, I need to get on that. I gotta go look at those, because I'll probably pick up some for a couple of those dates. If so, I'll get a lot of video. Oh, she's veering.
Dear Diary, there
are so many fascinating women in that SmackDown locker room. I mean, take for example, Rhea Ripley. Such presence, such brutality, such delicious misery wrapped in all that black leather.
Oh.
You are as captivating as can be.
Talking about Rhea.
While you spend all your time trying to strike fear into the hearts of others, I know you're only hiding from your own. All that heartbreak and betrayal. But I don't need a fake bravado to make a splash. I turn heads just by showing up. You can run from your fears all you want, but you can't run from me. I'm the stuff of nightmares, and I'm dressed as beautiful as a dream. Don't get too comfortable, because the glamour is coming to SmackDown.
Don't say coming soon.
Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
Don't say soon. No, not coming soon.
I
was. Give us a definitive day. That was awesome, though.
Boy, been a busy week for the Irresistible
No warning,
Forces.
that's dumb. Yep.
Well, we saw it Saturday night's main event.
I agree, Lou. 170, yeah. It goes quick. Like, in the beginning, I wasn't noticing a whole lot of traction. And the previews really helped a lot. Yeah, it bumped all of a sudden. It was 10 to 15 subs per stream. Yeah. It really picked up. There is a SmackDown the UK, right? It has to be that one. Man, I hope so. I mean, I'm patient, but
yeah, this was the U.S. title open challenge. Tiffany defending against Lash.
It's agonizing. Even though that was the best we've seen out of her since they've talked about her coming. Like, that was the best. That was the most substantial. And the fact that she talked about Rhea tells me a little bit about maybe where they're thinking about putting her in the card. So does that mean that she's going to Rhea?
Two of the four women out there, although the champ still a little slow to warm to Chelsea Green.
That's one way to put it.
Fly says, this is the match that would put me to sleep if it was 4:30 now.
Okay, hold on. I'll get back to it. You're not going
to. It's 4:30.
We're not standing, please.
It's 4:30 here, but I have to say that I feel like around this point is when I start to get really sleepy when we're doing the SmackDown, and it's not 4:30, but I still get tired with SmackDown. When it hits that 2 to 2.5 hour mark, that's when I'm like, my brain says this should be different. Like it should be almost. This should be the main event. Rebecca says, first obsession with mommy. That's a good obsession to have, but also a little scary. Oh, I love it. I can't wait.
Somebody forgot her. Luckily for you,
I can't wait.
You did not.
When Blake gets to the main roster, it's going to test my allegiance to every wrestler on the whole, every female wrestler in the whole roster, every women's wrestler. Because it's like, I do have a bias. I love her so much that I almost have to just have to side with her. It's going to be rough. I can't wait till the eventual battle between Blake and Kalani on the main roster. Me and Flight are going to be like Macho Man and Hogan. The Mega Powers are going to explode. Flight says Lash too. I love Chelsea, but Nia makes me want to turn off the TV every single time. Lash too. Ooh.
She might be about to get several more of those physical mishaps.
Glad to see her back healthy.
That's right, Rebecca. Flight, if anybody can make Nia look good, it's Chelsea. She sells like a dream. Yeah, Chelsea makes everything better. Run, Chelsea, run.
Just enraged.
You notice that Nia never really beats. She never really went like beat, or nobody ever really beats her. She kind of beats herself. It's going to be a rough day, Rebecca. It's going to be rough whenever they battle. It's going to cause some a blood feud. He and I have already talked about it today. We're going to order those shirts that say "We're not friends" that Charlotte and Alexa wear, and we're going to wear them when they battle. # Chelsea for WWE champ. I agree. Let's make it happen.
now she's on the mat.
Whatever nonsense that Michael Hayes was talking about, how Chelsea doesn't need to be in the world title position. She needs to be in the position to make somebody the world champion. That's a bunch of BS. That made like my blood pressure go up when I was watching that on WWE Unreal.
What'd you call that move, Joe? Come on.
Oh man, look at the technical skill of Nia.
Yes, we mentioned the birthday lash. Yes, the birthday.
Joe Test forgot.
I don't know what you call it.
Do not bother her. Please do not bother her.
Get a little nervous now, Joe Test.
More intimidating than you. Oh, man, that hip attack by Nia Jax. It's her birthday. Yep, we know Lash.
We're gonna.
Oh, it's her birthday.
We're gonna party like it's her birthday too, Joe Test. Although you're not
her
invited
tonight that I wasn't invited to.
I've got it on authority. You will not be invited.
They go up very late.
Yeah, I'm hoping, guys, like we were talking about earlier, I'm hoping that the channel hits 500 around my birthday. That would be a great birthday present.
Special.
Did you have a siesta earlier?
A very long one, yes. It was called our production meeting.
I agree, Rebecca. Bro, me, you, and Flight could find some great stories for a champion Chelsea. We should hire us as writers. Yeah, I would love to book a Chelsea title run because I feel like it would be so successful. She's so underrated. Like, I mean, that's really the dream that you want from a performer. Is you want them to maximize their time on screen. You want them to not blend in with the crowd. You want them to stand out and look like a champ. Solid in the ring, great on the mic. Like, I just feel like I don't get what they're missing.
To get back to her feet. She's taken down to the center of the ring.
I feel like Chelsea could. I mean, she can literally do it all.
Imbalance in the ring here, and you struggle to see.
She's one of my absolute
Chelsea
favorites.
can do to get herself out of this predicament.
What do you got, Chelsea?
Nia's trash talking. It's like, what do you got, Chelsea?
Just a huge night here.
My gosh. Came right back when she was slamming her.
Headbutt by Nia Jax against Chelsea Green. Remember a week ago on SmackDown, Chelsea Green ran Nia Jax into the post ringside in the midst of Tiffany Stratton defeating Lash Legend. And now Lash Legend ringside looking on her tag team partner who's getting the best of Chelsea Green. Chelsea, who's been trying to win the favor of Tiffany Stratton in recent weeks, Wade.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Chelsea recently lost her previous security crew and is in desperate need of a friend.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Go for the legs.
Also had a little introductory chat with Blake Monroe last week, although that did not go particularly well.
I'm talking about Blake Monroe.
Cameras coming to SmackDown. Look forward to that. Look at this power of Nia Jax.
Well, I think
they didn't do her U.S. title reign justice. No, they didn't. No, she lost like so much on it. The whole Secret Hervis thing was a good idea for a minute, but
Sami Zayn getting the best of him with an exploder and haluva kick to pick up the victory.
yeah, they kind of dropped the ball.
Just the power moves are simply
And it kind of shed some light on that with that Unreal documentary. Because it kind of told us, like, okay, well, they don't see her in anything above this.
With great success.
That they've sort of put a ceiling on what they're willing to do with her.
Well, that caught Nia Jax by surprise and almost got the job done. We know that Chelsea is more than capable when she gets some momentum on her side.
Oh, that shoulder right into the post.
And that could be a game-changing
Like it says, her 17A was epic. They got to let her cook. She could do so good if they let her go. Because, buddy, she can go. She can. Her stuff in, like, Lucha Underground, too. So good. TNA, so good. Like, her matches with Pentagon and Lucha Underground are, like, legendary. I go back and watch those a lot. She's in the Rough Rider. Shout out to Matt Cardona. You know, if he's not Zack Ryder anymore, maybe they should change the name from the Rough Rider to something else.
What a shocker it would be if Chelsea could get the job done here.
She thinking unprettier?
Yeah, I think she did, Rebecca.
She's looking for the unprettier.
Yeah, she wrestled everybody.
For a moment.
She had so many great matches.
And in doing that, it's going to cost her with a Samoan drop.
She's totally going to get a leg drop here, and it's going to be... no, not a leg drop. She's going to get crushed. Tiffy's going to save her.
But instead of an annihilator, Tiffy
I think Flight's internet crashed again.
Here in Barcelona. She's saying, Lash, you deal with her.
It's going to be Tiffany repaying the favor.
Oh, where'd she come from? Yeah, Chelsea better roll out of the way.
Tiffany Stratton with a title shot to the dome of Nia Jax.
Well, the referee was busy dealing with Lash Legend and missed the entire thing.
Chelsea.
Really?
She did it.
Awesome.
With a big assist.
I love it. That's it. Go, Tiffy, go. Several President Chelsea. I like this team. Oh, the power's going out again. Danhausen's hooked up his equipment. He's got it all hooked up. But yeah, Capado was saying he thought Blake would be clashing with Rhea. That was a good call, man. Oh, Paige. Bree.
Green, and I'm here with another couple winners from Saturday night's main event, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Paige and Brie Bella. Now, it seems like ever since you won those titles, the targets on your backs just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Definitely, Kathy. I mean, the target has definitely gotten bigger, but Paige and I don't mind because we've been defending these titles time and time again successfully since WrestleMania, more than any other champion in WWE.
Exactly. We are on a roll, baby.
Kathy!
They've had a lot of title defenses. It's true.
Why are you wasting your time interviewing anyone other than Fatal Influence?
2 or 3
In
now?
fact, I have groundbreaking news for you. I'm officially declaring myself for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Yes. Now get out. Beat it.
Bye. And as for you two, I would hold on to those titles.
I already said what time you were gone. I was like, I think Flight's internet crashed.
Whether it's me as your WWE Women's
It's like, I
Champion
think his internet
or Fallon
crashed.
and Laney as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, soon enough everyone will be under
Brie is so much better than Nikki on the mic. She is. She comes off way more natural.
Cheesy. It's
I'm not. Guess who you think won, Flight? Who do you think won in the match between Nia and Chelsea? If you were a betting man, who would you bet won? Yeah, I completely understand too. My internet was crashing recently while I was streaming, and I was so upset. Oh, JC might actually win that. Yeah, I could see it. Yep, Chelsea won, dude. I thought you'd be pumped for that. Chelsea actually picked up the win. Yeah, she got a big win. Tiffy Time actually came out to help her a little bit. Tiffy Time saving the day. Repaying the favor. I'm sure now Tiffy's going to be like, I repaid you. I repaid the debt. We're even. Don't bother me anymore, and I won't bother you. And then it's just going to keep building into them being like buddies. It's just going to keep building. Chelsea Green. Capata says the T and G connection. Fly says, I can't be mad because my internet turned the stream off for me because of Nia and Lash. That's so funny. Yeah, it's like your internet was like, it knew subconsciously that you just wanted to just skip that entire segment. So it was like, we're good. That's funny. Hey, we're going into what? We got about 20 minutes left. So I think that's all the matches, right? So we're just going into the Cody Gunther thing. Is that it? They could redo the Gucci logo for a tag team. That would be funny. That's actually a really good idea. Rebecca says, Chelsea to Tiffy, we are best friends now. That's it. Chelsea's going to be like, Tiffy's probably thinking like, oh, I just got, I made it even. Now we're even. It's all good. It's fair and square, even Steven. And then I feel like they're definitely, that's not going to be the outcome. They're going to be like, or Chelsea's going to be like, oh, we're best friends now. That's going to be it. Gucci is now in Formula One. I didn't know that. Really? I feel like some of the brands, I get why they're expensive because they have like they're made better. But then I feel like some brands, it's just like the price is there for the price. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know that all brands are justified in their prices. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know anything about Gucci. I haven't had a Red Bull in a very, very long time. I haven't had a Red Bull since like 2011, maybe 2012.
And this man's going to be in the first match at Clash in Italy. The one and only undisputed WWE champion.
Cheap and good doesn't equate, sir. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I feel like sometimes, like with these, like the bigger brands, like I feel like that. I feel like that I bought like some of these expensive brands, like that you buy, are switching to cheaper fabrics or cheaper ingredients or cheaper whatever. So it's almost like you pay that premium price, but you're not getting less. And I see that a lot in the physical media world now, because I'll purchase like if you purchase like, let's say a 4K release of a movie, like let's say Night of the Creeps, right? I'm a big fan of Night of the Creeps. I had the Blu-ray from Scream Factory, and that Blu-ray is amazing. You even had options of like getting a figure and some other stuff with it. And I've had it for years. That's the copy I've watched, and I like having both cuts of that film, because there's an alternate ending, and you can watch the movie two different ways, even with the original ending or the alternate ending. The 4K came out from Scream Factory. They upgraded it. They charged like probably time and a half the price, maybe double the price, and they left that second cut off the movie to where if you watch the alternate ending, you just have to watch the scene. And I've noticed in the 4Ks a lot lately, they're starting to just remove the bonus materials like pretty much altogether. But the price isn't going down, and it's like we're paying for it, but we're not getting it. And that kind of stuff kind of frustrates me. Gonna love the Chelsea Tiffy banter. It's gonna be so funny. They could be the funny mean girls and add Blake or Jordan Grace in the mix and have like a beautiful people-esque faction. I love the sound of that. That would be awesome. That would actually be really fun. I feel like the women's division on SmackDown is about to be on fire. What do you want to talk about? Oh. Gucci bought himself into a French team title sponsor. Gucci will be in the team name, and the car will have a Gucci library on top of that. Gucci will make the merch for the team, and the fans are mad. Oh, so they're kind of like doing it all. Merch is about to be $400 for a shirt or whatever. Yeah, and the funny thing is like, what is it about that shirt that should be $400? Just because it's Gucci, right? Like, that's the thing I found with a lot of them. Like, I think if a shirt, like if I pay $400 for a shirt, which I wouldn't, that thing better last like a lifetime. Like I better be like 80 years old rocking that $400 shirt. Unless I grow out of it, that thing needs to hold up. But I bought like, I usually get some good stuff, but it's like, literally every time I hear Gunther's theme, I think of Jaws. Every time. Every time. I'm like, Bruce the Shark incoming. We're going to need a bigger boat. Every time. I'm glad it's not just me. There's a really quality difference in nice clothes. I have a Louis Vuitton wallet I've had for 2 decades, still pristine with everyday use. That's awesome. Maybe I need to grab one of those when I upgrade. Very nice. That's cool, dude. I get sentimental with wallets too, so being able to maintain one for 2 decades would be amazing.
still pretty new to SmackDown, but there's one thing I figured out quite quickly, and that is that this show has to be all about you. And if it's not about you, you find a way to make it about yourself. And it might not be your fault, Cody, because you're just a product of the culture you grew up in, where egotism and narcissism and nepotism gets rewarded. It gets you one ahead of everybody else.
Don't do like $1,200 was my first gift to
that
myself.
Your name is the American
Hey,
Nightmare,
maybe it'll be a
because
maybe
right
that can be a
now,
future gift to
you're
me.
the perfect
I can
symbol
hook
of
myself
the
up with a wallet.
crumbling American dream. Take it easy, Cody.
Very nice, Capada.
I know what you're thinking. That would be low-hanging fruit, but I'm talking about the concept of the American dream. What they told me as a boy is, if you want to max out your life, you gotta leave home behind, you gotta move to America, and through discipline, hard work, and sacrifice, you can achieve it all. And you know what, Cody? I've done that. I earned the position that I'm in. Whereas for you, everything was just one phone call away, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it worked like that.
To get some training to become a wrestler, one phone call. You wanted a contract with WWE, one phone call. You left, you wanted to come back to WWE. I bet that was just one phone call.
Ralph Lauren has really good quality
And I
stuff. It's way
think,
cheaper,
Cody,
basically the
all
same
of
quality.
that
I have a lot of Ralph Lauren. Yeah, I like their
Makes
stuff.
you a little entitled brat.
You basically can't wear it out. Anybody that wants to go sugar-free and all-natural, try Milo's sugar-free tea. It's great. And when you want some sugar, do their regular extra sweet tea or the lemonade. Hashtag Milo should sponsor for us. Hey, that would be awesome.
You gotta scratch that
I'm down with
itch.
that.
You
I've
gotta
never tried it,
fuel
but
that
I'll
ego,
have to take a
right?
look at it.
With their approval, with the office's approval. But to me, none of that matters because it's unnecessary. All that matters to me is to be the best professional wrestler in this company and to protect this sacred sport from people like you.
Well, I like how they're chanting like they're for it.
Because the only thing Cody Rhodes cares about is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' biggest fan is Cody Rhodes. Cody, I think you're not a champion. All you are is a mark for yourself.
A mark for myself. Okay. Okay, I'm a mark for myself. Better put
$1.75 at Dollar General,
You know
20
what
ounce.
you are? You are a liar.
That's a deal.
Oh,
Heck
yeah. Yeah. Because every kid dreams of becoming a professional wrestler, of carrying the chip and not getting that attention, right? You don't want it. You don't want the attention that comes with the WWE Championship. You don't want to be on the poster for Clash in Italy. You don't want to be on the first hour on ESPN in the featured match. You don't want the third-party appearances, the talk shows, the media. You don't want the weight
he's
that
fired
comes
up.
with the WWE Championship. You don't want a crowd that knows and sings every single word of your song. You don't want that.
Yeah. That's as mean as you can get in WWE.
I'm going to tell you something. I know that you want it. Otherwise, I'd be talking to a 330-pound version of yourself in front of a couple hundred people at an indie show. But instead, I'm talking to the most refined, most dangerous, the peak form
Bosses
of
agreed.
an
I like
athlete
Milo's.
that you have
Hi,
made
Rebecca.
yourself. Mr.
Got another
Heyman,
Milo's fan
the
in here.
man who got this match for you, he used to tell me about all the things that would happen if I got this. Talk about the bandwidth I'd need, the directions that I'd be pulled in. He tried to intimidate me, but what he said didn't intimidate me. It didn't scare me. It's what he didn't say. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's that this is addictive.
Oof.
And you are just as sick as I am. And at Clash in Italy, you're gonna get this close to finding all that attention that you desperately seek, and you know it. Don't dare stand there and lie to me. But you're gonna get this close, and then you're gonna find out the worst thing that a pure
Fly
wrestler,
says the 330-pound man I saw in
sporting
Andy's
wrestler like you
ear had
could
aura.
ever find
F you,
out,
Cody.
and it's simple.
Oh, he was so scary back
You're
then.
just not that good.
Oof. Where's Adam? I miss his Cody hate. If Adam were here, he would be spewing the Cody hate.
Luther, I am easy to find,
Hard to beat.
hard to beat.
Oh, put hands on him.
You think I'm a liar? I promised Bill Goldberg that I would choke him out,
Oh,
and I
poor
did.
Goldberg.
I promised AJ Styles that I would choke him out, and I did. And I promised your big role model and hero, John Cena, that I would make him tap out, and I did. And now, I'm promising
Somebody
you
randomly said you suck.
that on Sunday, I'm gonna choke you out. I'm gonna drop you like a wet towel. I'm gonna take this precious prize with me.
Oof.
The talking's done.
Bill
The match is set.
Goldberg.
Sunday, Clash in Italy on ESPN.
Now we're closing things out a little early, looks like. That's it. Let's see here. Sensei, have you ever eaten at their restaurant? They're great too. The homemade sweet tea is on another level. I didn't know they had a restaurant. That's cool. What kind of food do they have, Rebecca? Where's Adam and Mrs. Cody? Adam's not been here in a minute. Build Goldberg. I'm assuming Cody has a new t-shirt coming out with that catchphrase on it. Easy to find, hard to beat. Yeah, they're totally laying into that. They're totally laying into that catchphrase a lot. Oh, but Gunter, AJ passed out. You actually tapped out to AJ. No brawl. I know that's weird, right? No brawl, and we went off. Flight says, sure, now you go off early. But when it's 5 a.m., we run over. Yeah, they're like, we can go ahead and clear it 8 minutes early tonight. That's hilarious. I'm more excited for AAA tomorrow than Clash in Italy. I'm pumped for AAA. It's going to be fun. Clash in Italy, I need to do my prediction video for. I need to go ahead and drop that. That way we can already have our predictions in. I'm excited. But when it's 5 a.m., we run over. It's a burger joint. That sounds good. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight, guys. I think I'm probably, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to try and find something because I skipped lunch. I'm getting kind of hungry. The tiny little Olipop that only goes so far. So I'll probably find something to snack on and then for dinner. And then I'll probably go out and enjoy a little bit of the weather maybe. And then get ready for, I might pick up some popcorn or something and catch a movie tonight. Watch a movie. I don't know what to do with myself on a Friday night anymore if I'm not streaming. Yeah, Johnny, we're going to stream it. I'll be here at 10 o'clock. Yeah. First ever AAA stream on the channel. I'll be here at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you can hang out with me, man. Yep, we're going to do it. Capata says, Este viva la lucha libre. I like it. I probably butchered that, though. Very nice. That's tough. Yeah, I totally understand if you can't do it, Flight. Yeah, I totally understand if you can't, man. No pressure whatsoever. Rebecca says, oh, Johnny, me too. El Grande Americano. I got Lola, Diva, and Bailey over Los Toxicus. Who y'all got? And of course, good old Dirty Dom gonna win. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, I'll try to answer as many questions about the storylines as I can. John says, Johnny, thank you. I appreciate it because I'm behind. I'll need you. Later, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good one, Johnny. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Quite well said. Oh, I did good? Okay. Thanks, Capata. Rebecca says it will be in English on YouTube. I'm pumped. Yeah, man. Totally no pressure. If you can drop in, love to have you. But hopefully, you said the show, is it going to be, do you know if it's going to be a longer one? Like, how many matches are on the card? So that sounds like it's going to be more than an hour. If we've got El Grande Americano, Lola, Diva, and Bailey. Oh, okay, so is there just 3 matches? I haven't looked at it other than what they've shown. Yeah. It'll be fun, guys. It's going to be fun. Let's see here. Mr. Corey Graves is the commentator with JBL and Savio Vega and 3 or 4 matches. Okay. Always have 3 matches. Okay. Okay. That won't be bad then. If it's just an hour, that won't be bad at all. That's no problem. I mean, for me, it's, kind of starting late because typically I stream at, 8. It's usually the time that I stream. So it'll just be basically starting a stream when I'm normally finishing one. But I don't care to do it. I think it'll be fun. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you all go enjoy the rest of your evening because it's about dinner time. It's going to be 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. I can do. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Triple Mania is only like 2.5 to 3. Okay. Not bad. All right, guys. I'm going to go get some dinner. I'll probably post a picture of what I end up having for dinner in the Discord. So be on the lookout. Whatever you guys have, post it on there and we'll talk about it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. And it'll be a little later tomorrow, so 10 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, Rebecca says, this week is Mask vs. Mask, Latin American Championship, Tag Team Champ, and Cruiserweight Champ. Next Saturday is Women's Match and 3 other matches. Okay. Sounds like a nice card. I'm excited for it. It's going to be a fun show. But yeah, so everybody enjoy the rest of your night. Take flight. I can't say night flight. I don't know what to do. I almost said night flight, but I can't say it because it's still early. It's too early. So, but yeah, have a good night, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it was a different time today. You guys are awesome. I had a blast. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Till next time, keep kicking out. Oh, Rebecca, yes, before I go. Again, how do I do Discord? Is it an app? Yes, so you can download the Discord app. And hold on one second. Let me grab the link. Let's see here. Yeah, so it's really easy. You can just make an account and like sign up there, and it's very simple. You'll just see a lot of channels and things on the left-hand side where you can talk about like different topics and things. But once you get in the server and you're inside, just let one of us know. Kapata is like a Discord expert. Flight's a Discord expert. I'm learning, but I could probably help you with all the basics. So anything you need, just ask any of us. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to answer anything you have, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything you have. So anything you need, once you get your account set up, just join that server, and once you get in, we'll help you with everything else that you need. And you're gonna love it because it's so much fun in there. We talk all the time. It's awesome. Yeah, I was just talking to Kapata today. I was talking to Kapata and Flight a bunch yesterday. We all keep in touch even when we're not streaming. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'll let you guys head out of here. If you need anything, Rebecca, let me know. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, keep kicking out.